Hello, I am here. In my gel pajamas. Hello. Wait, why do I have the chat behind the Twitch chat? Oh man, okay, let me change. Let me change this one then. Actually, the chat can't stay there. Let's change the countdown. Let's have the countdown somewhere else. I know, here on top of my gel pajamas. That's fine. Alright. I'm actually gonna play the game until we get the announcement. There's still like 1 hour left. I don't even know, like I didn't watch any of the leaks. I don't care about the leaks. I wanna see it from the official source straight up. There's anyhow like 1 more week until we get the actual game, so it's whatever. Let's see what we get. Let me see. YouTube seems to be fine. Twitch seems to be fine as well. Alright. I'm actually gonna play the game. No predictions. No shenanigans. I draw Bonzo off stream, a second pair. Yay. I can actually try and chance that one. Why am I not IDing at this guy? Yo, this one's maxed. This one's maxed. 25% block while holding a focus. And 25% cast speed. Holy. Only the mana is on the low end though. And the implicit. Let me see. Why am I even holding these, like, whatever. This one's also like maxed and has more mana. Whatever, let's disenchant. And now I actually feel lucky and I think I'll get the shield as well. Just why not? Never mind. Never actually mind. Why is my sound here? It seems like it's not loud enough. I had more sound. Headphones. Device. What? It's fine. Whatever. What do I do with the boots though? What do I do with these boots? Huh? What shall I do with the boots? I wanna YOLO this one. Like, it's bad though. It's actually bad. Let me have it here. Let's have this one here. What? The RAM is restarting in 20 minutes. Whatever.
Can I help?
Fine. 200k. Let's grab some focus. Some random focus. Whirler focus. Increased energy shield recharge. Bad. Worse. Why am I getting only world focus and not the other one? This is not looking so bad. It's a good flat there. Some of this maybe I can craft. Like this one. I like this one. I need lightning res to change this. I basically need that lightning res, right? Horrible. Wriggleable. Let's wriggle them. Why did I get here? Increase cast speed. Whatever, let's see all of them. Like, I'm trying to get anywhere, like I wanna get it. Energy recharge rate. What is this? This is bad. Okay, let me try and recombine some shit. Lightning rest from this one, recombined with the max energy shield from this one. Let's see if I can do that. If it's even possible. 21%. Poof! I actually got it. I actually got it. Okay, look. I'm gonna craft this one. I'm gonna make it work. Watch me. Watch me. Let's have these ones thrown into focus project. And watch me craft this one. I wanna get the prefixes in. I'll do homogenizing exalt on the prefixes. Let me watch me. Watch me do this. Where is the homogenizing? I don't have it. It's deferred. I don't have it. And I don't have one for prefix only. Oh man, I cannot craft it properly. Wait. Do I have does only suffix? No, I don't. God damn it. Omen. Whatever, let's do this and see what we get. I'll do greater exalt. I got prefix and suffix. And it's bad. Why did I get max mana tier 6 with the greater exalt? That's bullshit, man. It's actually bad. I cannot do Omen of Light on this one. I'm not doing Omen of Light on that. I mean, not Omen of Light, the Abyssal Echoes I wanted. I'm not doing it on that. Let me try and do further. Let me try and further do something like energy shield recharge with lightning res. Yeah, but then it's not good. It's not good, is it? What if I get these two? 49. This one will break. It did.
What's new?
God damn it. God damn it. Look, I don't care. I don't care. I'm doing it. Watch me do it. I'm higgling everything. Like I don't care. I wanna YOLO them. Okay, we have the fastest start here. I wanna YOLO exalt them to the max and see what the hell do I get. If I get the minions. I'm not getting the minions. I cannot see. Okay, is this good? 92%, increase energy shield recharge. Energy shield recharge rate. I need that. I need this. Fast start is good. Okay, this one we can do something with it, right? This one, why am I even having it in here? This one's trash. This one, once again trash. Holy, nothing good. Wow.
I serve.
21k. Maybe selling something. It doesn't.
Collect more otherworldly remnants.
He does not. This one's kinda trash.
Can I help?
One more. Increase lightning damage. 40 cold res.
I'll do you proud.
I mean, let's YOLO this one to the end and let's see what I get. There's only one more open suffix. Yeah, it's bricked. I got the 80% increased energy shield at least. Okay, let's try and recomb the last one. Let's try and recomb the energy shield with the faster start. Let's see. It had 52% chance and it's still bricked. It's still bricked. Alright, then it is what it is. I have to wait. Actually, I can roll some. Let's roll some. I can roll.
Four.
She's selling the offhand, right?
Got a few more.
Yeah. There we go.
It's got a rather unlucky flaw.
No, I want that
Pretty
one.
sure you've miscounted. This one has a hidden side. I'm pretty sure you've got it wrong.
God damn it, it's trash. I don't care. I'll try and roll anything.
I could reshape this with a little work. You're not holding it right. Want me to show you?
My god. One more.
What else do I have?
Ooh, Thessalian focus even.
I
Nice.
believe this weapon can still be. Pretty sure you've got it wrong. Well, I could reshape this with a little work.
God damn it.
Care to take a risk on a new aspect?
My god. So bad.
No for now.
I need to do that then. I need to do expeditions, I think. I am keeping the focus, this one, the Thessalian. These ones, however, unless I'm getting like something really good. I can't even recon this one, can I? It has the tier 1 energy shield mana. That's okay. On the prefix. This one's not recombable. This one's absolute trash. Okay, that one we can keep in the project. I cannot do anything with this, right? Let me slam it and see if I get... I got the tier 1 energy shield. Max energy shield. I don't think I can recom those, can I? Like the tier 1 energy shield with this 23%. Let's YOLO it. YOLO. Whatever, if it breaks, I don't care. Let me look at the tree. The Atlas. Ooh. Oh, pulse. There's a moment of them. Actually, I want to check if I find the Castaway map because I need the Castaway to finish the Atlas. Yo, hello, Jimmy King 911. This Baldur's Gate 3 looks strange. Wheel goes down in 10 seconds. Yeah, I've seen it for 5 minutes though. It's fine.
Go on.
Alright, do I have time for this? Let's quickly run to it. I don't have a bridge. What? I have delirium, I have expedition. Yeah, I said I wanna run the expedition. Let's run this expedition quickly. Let's see if we can quickly run the map. How are you, Ryzen? I had a very long day. I had a lot of stuff to sort out and I decided it's a good idea to walk. And I walked for 27,000 steps. Oh, I'm kinda tired though. Mage Blood had Hunter 370 Divs now. Where's your mirror though? Where's the mirror? I don't see a mirror there. Where's the mirror? What is this? What is going on? Is there something with Undying? Undying Will. Oh man, I got Abyssal Depth now and there's 10 minutes until the realm will start. I'll go do this one quickly. I'll redo the math if it fails. Or I'll just not do this one fully, I'll just do the end. I just go towards the end and that's it. Look at my HP and energy shield, I nearly got it at the same level. I need to somehow make it equal. Just for the memes. 23-1-1 on life and 23-1-3 on energy shield. There's 2 energy shield more than what I have life. Or, depending how you look at it, 2 life less than energy shield. You stopped, did not even play after the last gamble. Can't pay to win for people that are empty and it's like a slot machine. I don't care about that, man. It's all about mental. Like, of course there's gonna be RMT and people that do that kind of stuff. Same as in all walks of life, right? But I won't allow it to damage my mental in any way. I don't care. I don't have any endgame goals like gathering currency and doing any shenanigans. I don't care. And anyone that does any pay to win is like, I don't know, pathetic. If you ask me, it's nothing more than that. If GG ever thinks about it, I don't know. Of course they do. Of course they do, why not? But I think it's very hard to beat. Of course it's a problem, but I think this is a problem ever since the game was created almost. I'm pretty sure though they know about it and they are taking action against the players that are caught. But whatever, it's about human beings being douchebags. In 4 minutes, I have 4 minutes to finish the map. Alright, I'm gonna go and do the boss fight. Let me think, where is it? Let's go down. Let's rush for the boss. I'm losing the expedition though. That abyssal that really did me nasty, didn't it? I'll rather lose the expedition than lose the map completion. So let's do the boss first and see if I can still do the expedition. I can see the boss over there. I'll do the boss quickly and if I can still find and do expedition, that's fine. If not, whatever. Come on, mister. Yo. You don't bring sulfite. Do I look like Nico to you? I'm no Nico. Why is he so tanky? And why wasn't he stunned? Like he had that pull and he didn't get stunned while he was doing that thing. Okay, now he's stunned at least. I don't need this. Alright, let's find the expedition. Quickly. 2 more minutes. I think the gamble thing is also like a sink, right? A form of anti-inflation in some way. Because you also lose, right? You don't win all the time. There's people losing as well, like no, not everyone's winning with the gamba. There's like 50-50. So it's some sort of currency sink as well. Right. Let's do it before it closes. I don't want to waste the expedition, I don't have any other tablets. This is my last tablet. And this black site, let's go, I need black site artifacts. Expedition logbook. Yo, let's get it. Tier 5 expedition. I hope they don't get deleted from my inventory after the server reset. 30 seconds. Let's go. Don't kill me. No.
Another mystery thing there.
Yo, I'm slowing down. Whoosh. Yo, hello, Space Engineer Student Asteros on Discord. Put this on the background, patiently waiting for the reveal. I'm not patiently waiting though. Watch GGG live. Free weekend. How much did they say the... The realm down? I don't know. They'll end up paying more and try more, and boom, addition, boom, some will pay to get me as fast, etc. I don't care. If people pay real money to gamba, it's the same way as paying real money to gamba in like sport betting or casinos and so on. So I don't know. Each with their own poison. How much time left is 58 minutes. Soon, at 9. At 9 my local time. Twitch players. Yeah. What is people doing on Twitch? Let me see. Let me see some of the content creators. I was at Ghazi, and I think Ghazi and DM are in a chat. There's drops or what? There's gonna be drops. What are you doing? They're looking at the Steam charts, commenting. What drops? Let me see. Do I not do drops on Twitch? Let me see. Wait, I don't mess up though. It's done for maintenance. I can't even see. I see this page. Tweets by Path of Exile. It's the link. It's still the URL in the back here. If you look here in the lower left corner over here, when I hover, it still says twitter.com. Reveal in 1 hour. Hold me, Mini Limos. Hello. I can hold you, but only virtually. I'm also like cannot wait to see what's going on. What is this, man? Why does it open by notification instead of the actual tweet, actual Path of Exile Twitter? Oh no, it's actually on Path of Exile. GGG lives begin in just 1 hour. Twitch drops will be enabled on all Path of Exile channels. So be sure to encourage your favorite streamer to co-stream the event. Co-stream? What? Ah, we can co-stream with GGG or what? Pierre is on Twitch, don't hold him, kick him and take the mirror too. Can I co-stream with GGG or what? What was that? What is the co-stream thing that they did? I don't even know how to do that. Community, streaming tools. What? Content analytics, stream manager. Stream together. Bring guests into your stream. I don't know. Does it work? Not yet. Cannot play the game. I cannot play the game apparently. Yo, I played a bit more of the other game that I started, Detroit Become Human. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. The YouTube guy told Trudy to take your mirror. He does. Does he have a mirror? Me Limus, did you get a mirror or what? I think he got a Hinekora. But then again, how much is a Hinekora worth? Like half a mirror? I don't even know. While I wait here, I think I might go and get the dog inside. She's barking outside. It's already like 8 p.m. I mean, he can stay a bit more outside, whatever. The neighbors already are fine with the doggo outside. Vamos, mundo. My day today though was kinda hectic. Gotta say, it was kinda hectic. Let me try and do like something like this with the chat, so it's not that huge on the screen. Did I mess it up? Let me have a look. Canvas. It's fine, whatever.
Hatsiri, Hatsiri, Hastenadagal.
I have to update. Atsiri. Let's go. Let us go. It's updating now. Adding support for PetaVexal launch. PetaVexal 3.20. What? 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 Ah, that's the previous patch. That's the previous patch.
Hatsiri, Hatsiri, Hastenadagal.
Now let's do it 3 times. Oh my god, it's
Hatsiri, Hatsiri, Hastenadagal.
oh, that's good internet speed here. You cannot see it because of Atsiri. Atsiri is hiding my internet speed here. It was like at 90 megabytes per second while it was updating. Atsiri. Maybe I need like a different GIF there with the new Atsiri. We get a new Atsiri from maybe from today's announcement though. Hope we don't get Atsiri at home this patch. Which one is the good Atsiri? Which one do you think is the good Atsiri? The one in PoE 1? Maybe. We need to see this one though, after the transformation. We need to see what happens after she does commune with the beast. What is the combo there? Let's see what I get here. Don't say till you Google her. Maybe another time though. Why do I have that in my inventory now? It's kind of short. I think I have the sapphire gun. How many did I get? 19 black size and 3 of the exotic coinage. Expedition, let's go. Ah, this one doesn't work because look at this. I have 5 logbooks I can do. Let's do the exotic coinage. I'll try and get more. Let's focus on this for now.
I've got a few more.
Oh man, but it's so hard to get it. Look, I just wasted 3. Okay, this one has nice faster start. Let's say it's decent, right? I will reroll suffix modifiers because I might get the +2, right? Again? I get shit. I get shit. I mean, I need lightning rest. Let me see. What do I have there? I don't have anything else, right? Because I just, yeah, I just smashed it into pieces. I tried to recombo focus there. What are we waiting here? How much time? 48 minutes. Do we have... Wait, is there like a live from PetaVexal already? Ah, there is. What are the drops though? Let me see. Let's see. I can leave this on in the background here. Even with the sound is kind of dope though. Let's allow that music instead. No, it's not working though in the background. It's not working. I'll actually open it up whenever. Let's pause it. Let me edit the stream info, let's say drops as well, just for the sake of it. I don't know what the drops are though. Did you guys see what drops we get from watching the stream? What do we get? Let me see. What? I don't know. I don't know, the drop page is like not working right now. The drops page. Regardless, like who knows what we're getting. We might get something very nice. Do I do some expeditions though? Do I do some expeditions? Or what? Alright, continue over here, over the water. Let's cross the water. Ooh, I need to check the moment of Zen. Let me grab like a tier 14 map or something, like a empty one. Let's check the moment of Zen and let's get some good loot. What am I getting? What am I getting here? Let's see. Let's see. Absolutely nothing. I mean, the rigs could be good. These ones are bad, right? I wanted to do a build with this one and I just quit the league at that point. I want to do a build with this on an Infernalist. This one's also pretty interesting on Infernalist if you're doing the crit damage thing. And just reserve 25% of your life with one of the Infernalist Bear dot wheel or something like that. Alright, let's see the rings. 23, 16. I'll take this one. Alright. Nameless here. Ever grasping. YOLO. 25. It's actually not bad, like it's a max. I mean it's max in the range. It could have went overboard a bit, right? But it went 111 max mana. So it did roll plus on the thing. Not bad. I have another pair of boots. Do I vault this one as well? Let me see. Yo, hello, undergrade. Yeah, I'm just YOLOing here. I mean, 30% increase stun threshold. I wanna vault the other ones, but when I get another divine on, and I get the Omen of Corruption. Just vault this one, and it went to 25% extra damage. I'm trying to do the Atlas here as well on this fresh SSF. I have 2 more points to allocate. By the way, did you die on the character on SSF or not yet? On the hardcore character? I've seen you were doing other type of content the past few days. Tier 15s. Ooh, that's very nice. Suppose you went ham on energy sheet, right? Let's go to the sandspit over here. I need like a tablet. I'm running expedition, and what else do I run? Do I run irradiate bosses? Do I run irradiation? I don't have breach. Tablet. I don't want to do delirium. I already have the expedition. So I'll do either the bosses or one of the... I'll do one of these, whatever. Do this one. I'm using ants with EDC unearthed. What is EDC? SSD contagion. 6k ES. Alright, that's looking good. I don't like using SSD contagion. Like I'm using it up to some point and then I just give up on it. However, Unearthed is so strong. Like I've seen your tier list as well. You did a tier list. That was so cool. Guys, you should watch like 100 Grays tier list. Did you post it? Wait, I seen only the live one. Did you post the video? Wait up. I mean, you posted it. Let me see if I find it. I can paste it myself in the chat. You cannot paste it in the chat because my bots won't allow links. 100 grade. I have to watch it. I only watched it while we were editing the video live, right? Yo, why can't I find your channel? I found it. Never mind. Alright. I'm not gonna live react to it. I'm just gonna paste it in the chat here. I can't paste it on YouTube. I'll paste it on Twitch. Shadow ban. No. I mistyped something. Like I did a space. If I don't type your name like 100 grade without space in between, I can't find you. I find like something else, like math stuff. Oh yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Like guys, watch his video. Like he did a tier list, and I agree with most of that. Especially the fact that he put the specters up there with the Unearthed. And I agree with Unearthed. I was skeptical about Unearthed. But after playing on this character and using Unearthed extensively, I think he's one of the strongest minion. If not the strongest minion gems. I think, of course, I think Spectre has the highest ceiling. But Unearthed is so good. Skeleton Warriors are S tier, trust. I don't know.
You there, local.
Maybe you wanna say S tier with ASS. There's no way ants do not get nerfed. I don't know. I would say they don't get nerfed and we'll get something as powerful as this, or maybe stronger. And then everyone forgets about the ants. What about that as a change? Phylactery too. You know what I want to nerf? What nerf I want on the ants? I want this one removed. I want the cold explosion removed. That's the one nerf I think they will do. I hope they will do. Otherwise they should keep it. They should allow it. I don't think it's broken. Compared to other builds that we have in PoE 2, I don't think playing minions and having a decent minion is broken. Right? Especially that it's kinda expensive to get it out, right? Up until some point. But up until some point, I think up until some point every build is not gonna be very strong, but after you get a lot of currency and a lot of gear, like you can make most of the builds work, right? And even a lot of specters you can make it work, and a lot of minions. As you can see in some of the testing from 100 grade as well, like if you have the endgame gear, you can make a lot of minions work pretty well. But of course it's expensive, right? You have to do it end of the league or mid league. Any minion level 38 is S tier mapping. Yeah. Look at my level here. I'm level 27 and I'm doing tier 15. I would say normally, like I'm not struggling with it. And I did like most of the Atlas, right? Most of the Atlas here. I did all the expedition. I did 6 out of 8 here, 6 out of 8 here, 4 out of 8 on the... This is the more difficult one for minions if you're not scaling. Delirium. I mean, not Delirium, but Simulacrum. Not Delirium itself. I think Simulacrum is like a big... yeah. There's a big ceiling there that you need to reach. T4 bosses? Nah. Those are not that strong. Like if you're tanky enough, damage doesn't matter. The fight will last a bit longer, but they cannot kill you. But Simulacrum can kill you because of the how it's called, Delirious debuff and buff respectively on the enemies, right? I think that's the real endgame actually, like the last Simulacrum. I think that's where you can test the build and say it's working properly or not. And doing a high Delirious maps as well. Am I right with that? I don't know, guys. Like, I don't know. I think that's where it's the most difficult, in my opinion. I don't play Simulacrum. No corpses makes it too hard. Not if you play Leech. No, I mean, Leech doesn't work in... It doesn't work properly in Simulacrums either, because there are no corpses. And they are not exploding either if you have the curse explode. So it's kinda nasty, right? Or you're saying just because of the phylactery you're just chilling or what? You still need damage. I know you can have like a lot of defenses and you have like, I don't know, 14k ES and you just don't care. Yeah, but it kills your minions. If you don't have very high level on the minions, they will get murdered. Did plenty of them easy. Rapture the Soul doesn't work in Simulacrum? No, it doesn't. It actually doesn't work. I tested it this league. It's so annoying, man. It's so annoying that it doesn't work. Never noticed, lol. I mean, you didn't notice because you have a lot of gear and damage, right? And you don't care about it that much. But if you don't have a lot of damage, you will notice it. If you go with like level 31 on the jumps or something, you will notice. If you go with 37 plus or whatever you are going with, or even 40, I think that then we're speaking a different language. Like as you said, with that kind of gearing, I think you can do it with any Spectre, almost. You just need a bit of AoE. Blasphemy with temporal chains really helps in Simulacrum. I mean, yeah, it works. It indeed works, like temporal chains and blasphemy works, but Rapture the Soul doesn't. So you do slow them, indeed. It works. It works to slow them with temp chains and the blasphemy, right? But they don't blow up. Temp chains, blasphemy was so strong this league. I mean, that's what I'm using as well on my Leech. It's so fun. Like, it's really fun, especially doing mapping with that is very, very nice. Like, I'll rather have blasphemy than continue casting the curse, and whenever I need, I'd rather have blasphemy. And just to run one less ant or something. I don't care. But I love that. I don't know, man. I like playing this Titan as well. Like Titan is so cool. How much do I have now? How much increased damage do I have? Where is it? 487%. And I even respec some of the tree. Like I respec some points from here, 1 point from here, another one from here, and I think I still respec some of the damage because I wanted to get some of the big energy shield nodes to have some energy shield. Ended up switching off Rakiata because gameplay became so boring. I'd rather cast the Ice Bomb for exposure with the LA curse. Yeah, that's also fun. Yeah, I was also using that instead of Rakiata. I played a bit with Rakiata. It doesn't seem very strong with minions. Like, it really depends. Not because not all enemies have resistances, right? It doesn't feel very strong, to be honest. Maybe we need to find like some kind of tech to give resistance to enemies. It's really only useful for Zest and Arbiter. Yeah, maybe. We need to find like a tech. I hope we get it in the next patch. We need to find something that will allow us to give elemental resistances to nearby enemies. Enemies in your presence or something. And then use also Rakiata. I think that's how it really works. Because you need to invert it, and if it's 0, you don't have anything to invert, right? Yeah, on items, other than the map board. Like something on a unique item or something. All my maps had 40 plus res. Yeah, I mean, I wanna deal with that. I wanna do all can go or something, right? With the maps. I don't wanna deal with rolling my maps so Rakiata works, right? Ideally, I want to have it passively working. Like using some item. What am I doing? I finished the map, right? True, if you all can go. Yeah. I'm not even checking the mods on my maps, man. Like, on this playthrough, I'm not even checking here. What the hell am I rolling? Like, whatever. If you all can go, the maps are generally easier. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not checking. At least not now. Maybe I'm gonna check. Yo, this was actually good. It has both the fast start and the implicit and the suffix. And of course it has the physical toss damage. Why the hell not? I wanna try and get spirit on this one. I'm doing Omen of Abyssal Echoes on this. I have one of those. Do I have one of those? I have a Preserved Whip.
Have you found more of what we... The deal is made. Collect more otherworldly remnants.
My Xbox cannot handle the Super Juice maps with Delirium and Abyss Overrun. Game becomes an epilepsy slideshow. I mean... Abyss... Atsiri. Abyss Overrun is already like messing up. For good luck. Oh, on this one. Yeah. I mean, what can I even reveal there? Like spirit. I need spirit, right? I need to go there, right? To make it work. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, spirit. I hope I get spirit. I already have 1.38 seconds on the regen delay. Ooh, these ones are so good as well. Both of these. But I want spirit. It doesn't cut it for me, right? I want spirit. I cannot force it afterwards with Exalt, only if I lock it up. It also, I hope they will change with this patch this window from the Well of Souls My mic out. Yeah, I pressed it by mistake, I guess. It's very, very sensitive. If I touch the mic on the top, it will mute itself. And unmute, of course. It has like a small button sensor kind of stuff. I was saying that I wish on the patch, on this 0.4, whenever they implement this one in the base game and however they implement it, I hope we can see the tier here. Like what tier is this? It's tier 1, I think, and also this one. Right? But I hope we can see it. I don't know why they don't show it. And also, I'm not gonna pick any of these. I want Spirit. There you go. It's not ideal, like this one's 49, but whatever. Alright, it's 42, it's maxed, it's the tier 6. It's a low tier though. Miyagi is always so expensive. I hope we get the method to focus Spirit and Minion affix. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe we'll get some other crafting methods as well. Why is this one like inverted on the mods? Why does it show cold and lightning res on top? And the prefix is on bottom. What is this? Is it always like this? No. This one's bricked. Anyways, I'm just gonna roll on the Great Exalt, right? Oh, a tier 1 life. Tier 2 life, actually. Not bad. That's not bad. I'm not gonna lie, that's not bad. It's not energy shield though, but it's still okay to get life. And some speed. How much speed do I have left over though? I mean, I don't care. I can unsummon one of the warriors. It's fine. Whatever. Alright, let's have it in here and see what do I miss. I'm gonna have 0 chaos res. Gonna have 0 chaos res here. Oh god. At least now I have the lightning res. Oh, I can do more energy shield here, right? I mean, not a whole lot. Ooh, I'm losing the energy shield recharge. I don't have this one anymore, the Kaishan rune of recovery. I lost some energy shield recharge, that sucks. What is the delay now? 1.19 seconds, nice. 1.2 seconds basically. But my energy shield recharge rate is shit, man. It's only 400. That's very bad. What shockables do I have in here? Oh, these are for damage, right? Nothing good. Gloves, helmet. I mean, even if I can do something on something else, I can swap the fireheads here if I need to, right? If I can get something better. Martial weapon, body armor, 1 charm slot. If you do armor and ES, is Zealot Oath better than normal ES recharge? What was the Zealot Oath doing? Where was it? This one. I don't know, like I don't know how it works though. What is that even? What is this showing me? What is it showing me here? I don't know. I'm not using this usually. I don't know how it works properly. We had some other one here, like Eternal Youth. This one's also kind of nice. Anyway, let's see what do I use here. I don't need the charm slots. I think I'll just use either the max life or the this one. Armor, evasion, energy shield. Let's go. Let's get it a bit more. 2.5k, 2.3k energy shield almost. Let me see. If you are at full life, your life recovery will work on energy shield. This one. Yeah, but energy shield does not recharge. That's kind of bad. And you need to get recovery per second on life. You need more life recovery. As far as I understand. I don't know if those work together. Eternal Youth with the other one. Yo, I'm not getting... Where is it? Why am I not getting any castaway? Rugosa. Overrun by the abyss. We have 20 minutes left. There's only 20 minutes left. How many people are watching the PoE stream? Commercial break in progress on the PoE stream. What? Why am I being shown this? Why is this, man? Why am I being shown this? Why is that a thing? Like, if they cannot serve you ads due to the country or something, why are we being served a temporary screen for no reason? That's so bullshit, man. That's a huge L, if you ask me. From Twitch. Let's do Rugosa. Whatever next map is in line. Big L. You cannot serve ads to some country because, I don't know, the advertiser chose a specific ad that doesn't get any kind of coverage in X country. But instead you still show to that country like there's a commercial ad break. What? What? Why? That's just greedy. I think it's greedy from their part. They want people to either subscribe or do turbo. Twitch turbo. And it's kind of forcing them to, okay, you don't get ads that often as, I don't know, USA. But no, you will get the screen. The blue screen. Holy shit, man. That's very toxic. I don't know. I'll see my YouTube if shit goes, hits the fan on Twitch. I think the route Twitch is taking, like I know I'm streaming on that platform and whatever, but I think the route they are taking is kind of toxic and bad for the business. I think people will have enough with Twitch at some point. What the hell? I got like nearly dead. 12 chaos, sure. I don't see anything good. $20 minutes to go till the big nerf drops. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, it's not 20 minutes to go because we will have like the first things will not be the nerfs, right? It will be the new content, the druid, the Jonathan and Mark talking and so on. You here, local, come here. Ooh, we are looking at some boobs. Boobas.
Join, my beloved.
Yes. I cannot zoom in. Can I zoom? Where's the zoom? Yo, where's the zoom? Yeah. Looking. Looking. Look at Discord. What is on Discord? What do we have on Discord? General chat. My most sent emoji on 2025. Clown. What the hell? Oh my god. Are we looking? Are we looking? Do we get petrified if we look? Yo, I'll look. I'll look. No, don't turn away. No. There you go. This boss is kind of a letdown. It's just the damage increase debuff. Ah, that... doesn't it petrify you if it reaches 10 stacks? That's what it seems to do. If it reaches 10 stacks. I never got to 10 stacks though, so I don't know. Maybe you get like petrified or something. What is that? I love Seribot, man. Just banning people like that. Insta banned. Didn't even see the message. It was one of the bots, you know, the bots that are advertising best viewers, the view bots, right? The one that are advertising view bots. I have a bot called Seribot that handles this automatically, like very gracefully. I don't use Twitch much. Sione's temper. Yeah, I don't know what to say about Twitch, man. I don't like it. I don't like the direction. I hope they change. What is it? Meteoric Shrine? Yo, there's 14 minutes left. 14 minutes. I think I'll stop after this map. I'll stop and wait. We can wait a bit.
Ready to hunt.
Ready to hunt. What am I hunting? Yo, what is this? It's fox. It's a fox. It's a fox touched. Yeah, but if it's touching like a big, nasty... Where is it going though? Are there natural monsters in here or what? Okay, there's a natural monster of some sort. Can I even? Stormgore the Guardian. Which one is that one? I cannot even see him. Oh no, this guy is kinda nasty. Where is he even? This one's kinda nasty. Got a Nox talisman apparently. What is that? Useless. Absolutely useless. Sandsworn. Alright. Do you think Kulemark boss will get a unique fight? I think the current model is taken from another boss in PA1. I don't know. Maybe we get a different Abyss boss. Maybe they'll flash it out differently and we can get like bosses the same way we get in PoE1. Like a bit different, like, because we are talking there about Pekrod, Amanamu, Kulemak and whatever else is there, right? We have more of the bosses in there. So I think they will add more, if you ask me. I think we'll get like 2 or 3 fights with every different one. Don't all those leeches serve Kulemak though? I don't know. I think we're getting those. We're getting those fights as well. I hope. Did I miss that art sale? No, it was the ones with view botting. The ones that get insta banned. I didn't ban me. It wasn't me that banned him, it was the bot. The say bot. Ancient Trib. What? I don't have another Omen of Light though. I do have an Omen of Light. I don't have a annulment though. And I don't have Abyssal Echoes either, so I cannot retry it on the armor to get a better spirit here. Even though this is not a GG armor, like I can get a better one. Maybe I'll use it on the offhand. Hey, this is done, right? Yeah. Damn, just when I wanted a new Picasso.
Go on.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. That's a big one. I think it's the first one I find in this patch. I didn't find another one in SSF. Can you even see? Yeah, you can see it. Ancient Rib. Not bad. I guess that's not bad, right? I'll have the big omos though. We can do... I can do the collarbone on this one. These are not looking bad. But I wish I could target the suffix. The suffix though. I can only target prefix with this one. Amanamu. Ooh, we can guarantee Amanamu. Let's guarantee Amanamu then. Alright, let's see. What the hell did I get on that? That one doesn't look bad. I'll have Chaos Res, that's why I wanna craft on the ring. I might replace this one if I get enough. Let's see, does it even work right straight up? No, I need lining res. I need some lining res. I might be able to fix it on here instead of the ES, right? Let's see what do we get though. 9 minutes to go. Let's go. Reveal Amanamo. Minions deal increased damage if you hit recently. I mean, it's more damage for me, I guess. That's a good prefix. It's a prefix, right? I hope it's a prefix. It looks like a prefix. Yeah. Alright, this one doesn't look bad. That ring is not bad. Alright, let's go back. We are waiting for 7 more minutes.
Yes.
I'm not starting a new map. I'm gonna exit the game soon though. What is this? Ah, the Ox Talisman. Tablet. Expedition one. Yeah. Let's go. This one got
I have many.
sold. Do I greater exalt them? I don't have the hormones anymore. I don't have the hormone. Oh, I actually have. Let's YOLO. Fire has and increased chaos damage. Fire has is nice though. This will allow me to swap some fire has into lightning on some of my gear pieces since I have some. And yeah. What I need? Lightning grass, right. Lightning grass here and here, and we are fine. 84, 84, 111. Nice. That's very nice. That's a nice ring. Not a bad ring. Now I have 2.5k life. Whatever. Whatever. Alright. That was a lucky ID. How much int do I have? I have way too much int for no reason at all, right?
Speak.
I could get some more strength instead. Let's get like some... That's 20. 30. 40. I think I can do this. Just get more life. Like, there's no point to getting too much mana. I don't need that much mana. Alright, 5 more minutes. This character is going quite well. I like it. I like this one. Ooh, Scorpio is online. Level 38 Infernalist. Fun run. Nice stuff. How's your eye? Is Scorpio here? He's not here. He's not here. Do you whisper him? Hype level. And your patched eye. Where is it? Where's the live stream? Commercial break in progress, come on, not again. No way there's another commercial break. Try 1 month ad free. Turbo is $12 a month. What is he doing? What? Do I have to watch it on YouTube? Are they streaming on YouTube? I don't think they stream on YouTube. Alright. Are you guys ready? 5 minutes are plenty to drop that mirror was for me. Yo, let's run 2 minutes of ads. I'm running 2 minutes of ad on Twitch so we don't get pre-rolls during the announcement. Just 2 videos though. I don't think they will run for 2 minutes. I think it's just like a window. Well, I'm just staring at the screen as well. Also, I think I'll disable. Let's hide those. I'm disabling the chat. I'm disabling the countdown. I'm moving my cam as well. Where do I move my cam though? We have to see. Over here in the corner, like barely visible, like this. Hiding. I think it's fun here. Chalula gets mega buffed. If I'm wrong, nothing new. If I'm right, glorious league. How's the volume? Is this fun? Let's go. Let's go. 20 specters, 20 new monsters in the new league. At least, I hope we get at least 20 new monsters to bind as specters. And we only need one of them to be good. Not more than one, just one. And no nerf on the ants. How many nerfs? On minions, none. I don't think they'll nerf anything. Like, I'm pretty optimistic about it. I don't think minions are overpowered at all. I think minions are fine. If anything, they need buffs. Like, some of them need a lot of buffs. Only buffs for the undead. Yeah. Actually, what I hope is that we get... I hope we get some buffs on hybrid builds. And I think Druid will bring this. What else is going on? Why is it not working? More chaos spells? No. Like hybrid fighter builds. Like I wanna fight together with my minions. And something like you have in PoE 1, right? I think someone was mentioning on Discord that it would be cool to have minion nodes applied to you as well. Like something like that. Wyvern leading my minions, or the wolf, right? Or the werewolf. Let's see. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Alright. I don't know what drops we get. We'll find out. Let's see, does it say? Does it still not work? It's too late.
I'm Jonathan Rogers, Game Director on Path of Exile 2, and welcome to GGG Live. Today we're going to show you an exclusive reveal for what's coming next for Path of Exile 2. Twitch drops are enabled on today's live stream, so you'll be able to claim your Verdant Wilds dodge roll effect by following the instructions below. Now today, it's finally time to show off a new class that we know everyone in the community's been waiting for. So let's roll the trailer for Path of Exile 2, The Last of the Druids.
Yo, he's naked. Yo!
Well.
What the hell? Why is it not working properly? What is this? Like, it's not my internet. What are you doing, Twitch? Does it work for you guys? What is this? Oh! Primed for stun. Did you guys see? Prime. Oh. Minions? Minions? Oh. I don't see minions here. That's a spellcaster. The wyvern is a spellcaster. So the bear is strength. Wolf is cold. The other guy was lightning. What was the other guy? And the wyvern was like some caster.
Eve.
Alright.
Now, as you can see, the druid is a shape-shifting elemental spellcaster. After his fellow druids were destroyed by the king in the mists, the druid lost his humanity in the forests of Ogham, where he wandered for years as a beast. Now, finally reawakened, he's determined to find his lost wife and regain his humanity. The
His
druid
lost
has been one of
wife?
the hardest classes for us to design. As well as having human spells, he has 3 animal forms, and we wanted to make sure that there were interesting combos between all of them. The druid is our first hybrid strength and intelligence class. That means he needs to have the ability to use spells and attacks. As a human, the druid typically uses magical staves to harness the powers of the earth and the natural world. One of the first skills you will learn is the ability to create small volcanoes from the earth. This skill spits out balls of magma at your enemies, and will continue to do so for some time. While the volcano is active, turn into an animal and wade into melee range. Many of the skills you use as a human last for a significant period of time, giving you a good chance to turn into an animal and rage out. But how do you turn into an animal, you may ask? Well, the answer is a new weapon type that druids use, animal talismans. When you equip an animal talisman, you can choose which animal form you would like the talisman to represent. Depending on what you choose, you'll be given that animal's basic attack as a new skill to equip. For a bear, that's maul. To turn into a bear, simply use the skill. Your character will instantly transform into a bear and attack.
I don't like the
If you want to
skills
change
here.
back to a human,
I don't
just
like
cast a
the.
spell.
They look all
You
the
will
same
instantly swap
almost.
back and cast it. We wanted to make sure that swapping between forms was seamless and immediate. Changing forms
I hope
should be
they'll
something
change
that you
this.
do without even
I
thinking
hope they'll
about it
change
all the
these
time
ones
in battle.
to different colors and
In
something.
order to allow for hybrid melee and caster gameplay, most of the skills you use in your human form last for some time and aid your animal skills in some way. The volcano we used earlier will emit more molten balls whenever you hit it with a slam, making it perfect for use with your bear form's furious slam.
I like that
While in
slam.
bear form,
That slam
many of
is
your
cool.
abilities use rage. There are a lot of ways to generate rage, but the easiest one is simply smash your enemies with maul.
Alright.
Once you see the runes on your back glowing, it means you have enough rage to do a much more devastating version of
Okay.
your furious slam.
Does it seem like he
Bear
has
form
more
will also
movement
go
speed?
on a rampage, stomping the ground as you demolish your foes.
More balls.
The more
Yeah.
rage you have, the longer the rampage lasts, and doing it over a volcano makes it even better.
I don't like the forced combos. I don't like being forced into doing something to.
As you consume
Have
rage,
better
your bear
effect.
form will generate endurance charges, and these can be used with skills like Ferocious Roar.
Okay, this is not bad. Like endurance charges
Ferocious
and
Roar
consuming
is
is
a war
fun.
cry that empowers your subsequent attacks to break your opponent's armor.
I don't want to do
The more
volcano
endurance
and then
charges you
slam
have
it,
when you use
right?
the more
That's not.
empowered attacks
That's
you will
not
gain.
okay.
But Ferocious Roar has another special feature too. It's a meta gem that allows you to socket any Warcry gem from another class into it, giving you the ability to use these skills as a bear.
Oh my god. Do I have to refresh it again or what? Twitch.
Or use Seismic Cry to stun your enemies and double up the number of slams you do.
Okay, this is cool. This is cool. I like
You
that.
can even use it with Ancestral Call, a skill that turns you into the fire god Cow. Ever wondered what the Karui god of war would look like if he was a bear? Well, no,
Hello? Hello?
Finally, build up enough rage and you can use one of the bear's ultimate abilities, Walking Calamity. This skill summons a storm of fire around you for some time, while generating even more rage to power your other abilities. True bear apocalypse. Now, the bear is known for being a slower and more lumbering animal, with slower attacks and heavy slams. But what if you want to turn into something a little more nimble? Well, let's check out the second animal form for the druid, wolf form.
I like this one.
For the wolf form, we wanted to go fast and furious. Even just the wolf's
Oh,
basic
yeah.
attack will leap forward and
But,
rake his foes.
Look again.
The wolf stands on
This
all
is not
fours,
fun.
But after running for a short time, he goes back on all fours.
This is bad
allowing
design.
to move more quickly between packs of enemies.
That's bad design. Like, sorry to say, but I don't like having skills
And the first of these is
look
Lunar
exactly
Assault.
the same, like
It's
with
great for
very
freezing your
minor
enemies in place.
variation.
After they're frozen, use your basic rake attack to knock shards of ice off your enemies, which land on the ground nearby and explode. If you want to get into battle quickly, you can use your pounce attack. This skill leaps at a target and applies a mark to them. Killing the marked enemy will summon a wolfman into your side, allowing
Wolf.
them to fight with you.
Oh, you have to kill
Mark
them
and kill
or...
as many enemies as you can to build up a sizable pack. While an enemy is marked, your wolves will prioritize that target and do more damage the more wolves you have. So make sure you keep your pack strong.
Yeah, in Simulacrum also
Now, one
have a
problem you might
guy.
run into is your wolf pack dying in boss fights. You often don't have any enemies that you can mark and kill in order to regenerate your pack.
But
To deal with this problem, you can use Cross Slash. Cross Slash jumps backwards and does a vicious double slash. Any marks on your target explode and triggers their abilities. This
That's
allows you to
exactly
pounce
like
to
the
mark an
spear
enemy
skill
and then summon a wolf
that was
even without killing it. Cross
requiring...
Slash also has another feature though. Remember those ice fragments from before? Well, Cross Slash will propel any ice shards on the ground towards its central target. First, freeze your enemies with Lunar Assault. Then rake them to create as many ice fragments as you can.
I don't
Then
know,
follow up
man.
with Cross Slash to generate a field of icy explosions to obliterate your enemies.
Yo, hello, Marco. Yeah, he'll lose a whole lot.
If they're
He's
still
just
alive
at the
after
start.
that, your pack of wolves can finish them off. Just like with the
I don't
Bear's
know.
raw skill earlier that allows you to use skills from other classes, Pounce is also a meta gem that you can socket mark skills from other classes into.
Okay.
So for example, you might want to try
that's
freezing
cool.
mark from the monk to pounce.
Yeah,
After
that's
pouncing
cool.
at an enemy, cross slash to explode the mark and gain extra cold damage for a time.
Yeah, sure.
The
I'm
wolf
a
has
rewatch
many other
later.
ways to
Yeah,
get
you
more
didn't miss a
cold
whole
damage.
lot at this time.
Using the Arctic Howl Warcry will allow you to add cold damage and chilled ground to any
Yeah,
slay,
there's too many
while
combos.
buffing
I
your pack
think
of wolves
I
as
think
well.
there's too many
You can
preconditions.
also use
So.
it to freeze enemies that are close to being frozen, making it much faster to use your other combos. Finally, the wolf also has the ability to call down the power of the moon to transform into an Arctic werewolf with Lunar Blessing. In this form, you move and attack more quickly.
Okay, that was 4
deal extra
seconds.
cold damage. Consuming Rage will extend the duration of your Arctic wolf form, so you could try a hybrid bear and wolf build if you want to utilize the skill to its full effect.
10 seconds now on the wolf. Okay, he goes mad. He goes hella mad on the wolf form.
Alright, let's talk about the third form available to the druid, and I think it's a cool one. The Wyvern. The
Alright.
Wyvern has a number of long-range breath abilities, but that doesn't mean you can't get into melee range when you want to. The basic attack of the
Sailor
Wyvern is
Moon.
Rend. Jump forward into combat and slash your enemies with your lethal talons.
Ah,
If they're
this
close
is
to being
cool.
stunned, you can blow them off balance with a blast from your wings, causing an explosion of damage.
Alright.
After the battle, though, it's time to feed. Devour the corpses of monsters to create power charges, and this is when the Wyvern's abilities really come online.
Okay.
When using Rend, you can consume a power charge to charge up your wings with lightning. Not only does this do a bunch of damage, but it allows you to turn this melee skill into a much larger AoE
This
attack.
is so good compared to the other one. To the wolf. I
Once
think
your
the
wings are
wolf is
charged,
looks
your
the
wing
weaker
bolts
so
will also do
far.
lightning explosions for even more damage.
I might be wrong though.
If your enemies are close to death, no need to wait for them to actually die. When you see this blue marker, just devour them alive. Fresh meat is much tastier after all.
This one looks so cool,
Alright,
man.
so
I like
those are
it.
some melee options. But how about range? Well, you wouldn't be much of a dragon if you couldn't breathe fire after all.
Look at these skills,
Rolling Magma is
man.
the first of the
Look
Wyvern's
at the
breath attacks.
skills.
Spit balls of fire that bounce along the ground.
Look at this,
Balls
and
will
this.
trigger
Like they look
volcanoes as well. So it's a
almost
good
the
idea to
same.
cast one as a human right before you start spitting. But that's not all you can spit. You have something a little nastier in that gullet of yours. Spitting a barrage of oil at your enemies will cover them in a viscous sludge that makes them easier to ignite. If you have power charges though, plant your wings in the ground and vomit a barrage of lightning-infused projectiles. The more power charges you have, the longer you can do this for. But make sure you keep your foes at range. You're vulnerable to melee attacks while channeling this skill.
Yeah,
In
the
order to help
dragon
with that,
is.
let's take a quick diversion back to some of your human abilities. As a druid of Scoth, you have the ability to harness the power of nature to create
That's
entangling
Abyss.
vines to slow
Looks
down
like
your enemies.
Abyss.
Another of nature's punishments is the thunderstorm. Creating one of these will create periodic strikes of lightning from the sky, and will also make your enemies wet.
Yo, this is so
Why is that
cool.
useful? Well, of course, things that are wet are easier to shock. Use
What?
it with lightning damage from your wyvern form to enhance your damage.
This is
Making
so
things
cool.
wet also makes them easier to freeze, so it works nicely with your wolf form as well. And you know what else
Make
likes
them
water?
wet.
Plants. Water your plants to give them various extra abilities. Use Lightning Storm with Entangle to make them last longer, and attach more vines to each enemy, slowing them further. Summon Thrashing Vines
Do you
to
guys
slam
know
at your enemies for a time.
know who we want to
Anything that
make
creates your
wet with
water will
that
be
skill?
larger and deal more damage.
You know who?
Now then, with our enemies sufficiently subdued with our plants, time to really lay into them with our lightning-infused barrage. Now,
We're gonna
this
make
last
it
wyvern
rain
ability
on
is just
Natsiri
ridiculous.
and
We
make
felt
her
like we had
wet
to do it.
before the beast.
Use Flame Breath
Communion
to take to the
thingy.
skies and rain down a stream of fire on your enemies. You have wings, so we have to take full advantage of them after all.
To shock her, of
Fly
course.
around
To
and
shock
burn
her.
in it.
Yo, he burns them. That looks so cool though. Okay,
Now,
this
there are
is
a few
very
other
cool.
skills we didn't cover, but there's one in particular that I think will open up a lot of builds.
Alright.
Spell Totems. Spell Totems are meta gems
Spell
that create a totem that
totems.
will automatically cast any spell in the game for a time.
Don't we have like a... There is like a streamer, like a Russian streamer that only does spell
You could use them
totems
to
in
throw
Period 1.
fireballs, summon comets, or shower the area in lightning. Really, the options are kind of endless. Your bear form can easily generate endurance charges by consuming rage, and your wyvern
This
form
is
can
living
easily get
lightning,
power
right?
charges by eating corpses.
Oh,
So
Spark?
it's pretty easy
What
for the
is
druid
Spark?
to get the charges needed, but they're also available from quite a few other places as well. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of different spellcaster classes thinking about how best to take advantage of these.
It's fine though.
Now,
I
of course,
think it
along
will
with a
be
new
fun.
class comes a bunch of new support gems. We've added over 30 new supports throughout the game, but I'll show you a few of the cooler
Yo,
ones here.
what can we use for minions?
Fan the Flames can be added to any wind skill to spread fire from one ignited enemy to the other enemies behind them. It's great for the Wyvern's Wing Blast. But you can also use it on many other classes with wind skills,
Fan the
like
flame
Twisters on
with
the
wind
Huntress,
skills.
or the Monk's Staggering Palm Projectile.
Okay, that doesn't work for minions. I mean, maybe
Accelerated growth
if you're
causes
doing
extra
yourself.
explosive plants to erupt from the ground whenever you grow plants with rain.
Hmm.
And Advancing Storm changes storm skills like your Thunderstorm or Tornado to move across the battlefield.
Okay, that's
It's great
nice.
for watering plants en masse, or to turn tornadoes into a real disaster by sucking up multiple ground effects as they travel along.
Ooh.
And the Sorceress might like to use it with Firestorm as well.
Alright. Okay,
Echoing
that's
Cry
cool.
causes your Warcry skills to echo. They will repeat a couple more times with a delay after you use them, giving you more empowered attacks. Use it for the Druid's animal form Warcries, or on the Warrior for a nice power boost.
I wanna see what we can use for minions. Come on.
Grounding Shocks causes monsters you shock to turn into living Tesla coils, arcing lightning to nearby enemies. You could use it with your empowered wings for an extra damage boost, but it's also great with any other shocking skill. Try it out with Lightning Spear. It obviously needed more AoE clear.
Lightning spear.
There's a whole pile more.
It obviously
those
needed
for the
more
skill.
AoE clear. That was so troll. They did nerf it to the ground, didn't they?
Shaman. The Shaman channels nature's elemental fury and can harness rage as a spellcaster,
So this-
unifying as animalistic
This is the
and
first
magical
ascendancy, I
tendencies.
think.
By allocating Druidic Champion, you gain spell damage the angrier you are. And with Furious Wellspring, you generate rage continuously and can spend it to empower your spells.
Alright.
With the knowledge of the Asmerian Magi, the Shaman can harness
Why is it...
untapped power from runes and idols. After allocating Wisdom of the Magi, you will notice that all runes and idols have extra mods only available to the Shaman.
What?
These new mods unlock countless new possibilities for enhancing your build.
Yo, but they're too
Also allocate
strong.
Bringer of the Apocalypse, allowing you to become a walking
That's-
natural disaster.
That's not
After
fair.
dealing enough elemental damage, storms of all elements rain around you, destroying all who would face nature's fury. There are other abilities for the Shaman, but I'll just show a few from each class for now. The other Druid ascendancy is the Oracle. The Oracle perfected the power of foresight and utilizes this in combat to gain massive advantage.
Foresight. Is it
When
some sort
taking
of a
fateful
better
vision, you'll see
chronomancer?
visions of your future self using specific skills.
Better
If you decide
chronomancer,
to follow
basically.
this path by using the skill yourself, it will do significantly more damage.
Chronomancer 2.0.
And with converging paths, at a critical moment in battle when a monster is vulnerable to freeze, stun, or electrocution, the Oracle can use Moment of Vulnerability to see a vision of the enemy's future, and then merge it with the current timeline, allowing him
What?
to deal damage to both.
What? I do damage to
And one of my
both.
favorites, when you first become an Oracle, you'll notice over 130 new extra passives appear in the Druid section of the tree. By allocating the unseen path, you use your power of foresight to learn from alternate futures and gain skills that would otherwise be unavailable to you.
What?
For example, self-sacrificing allows you to be able to summon more minions by reducing their spirit costs, with the trade-off of making your reservation skills cost more spirit.
What?
Or corruption and
What
endurance,
trade-off? I didn't
which
see
allows
the
oracles
trade-off.
to have a small chance to avoid death. Both the Druid Ascendancies offer interesting and unique ways to gain modifiers that no other classes can get, so we're expecting a huge variety of build possibilities from these.
So there's just two for now.
Now there are unique talismans for the Druid to use as well. We won't spoil all of them, but this one was particularly cool.
Show me.
Fury of the King turns your bear form into a fire demon, converting most of your damage
Fire
to fire.
demon.
As a demon, you can also use Molten Crash, a jumping slam attack that makes
Look
vicious
at that
arrange.
demon, man.
This unique
What?
also continuously grants glory.
You're a
allowing you to
Balrog.
use your ultimate
You're not,
abilities
no
more
longer a
easily.
bear. You're like a
Of
Balrog.
course, the Druid isn't the only thing we're adding to 040. We still have a bunch
Yeah.
more to show. With every new release, we create a new league with new mechanics, new
Oh
pinnacle
my God.
bosses, and with a new story to tell. And this time is no exception. So let's roll the trailer for the fate of the Vaal.
Alright, let's see.
The palace of Queen Atziri.
Who?
It is a
Who?
ruin,
Who?
but
Who?
in the dark,
Who?
machines still churn.
Astenada gal.
You can play Diablo in Fury too.
The temple has many functions,
Incursion.
and with it,
Yo, look at this.
to save the Vaal.
Look at this. That's a different incursion. I love incursion, by the way.
Travel into the past, again and again.
I love
Only the
incursion.
temple
What is this?
uncover its secrets.
Yo, there's like a new game in a game.
You will be rewarded for your sacrifice.
Hello?
And somewhere in the deepest chamber,
Hello?
Queen awaits. I beg of you, hear me. The beast cannot give you what you desire.
You may have studied it, Dorian.
Yo, is this
But you
Atziri?
do not know it like I do. It adores me. Come now, give unto me your desire. At last, fulfill my soul.
Holy shit, man. I have no reaction to that.
I'm Mark Roberts, game director
No
on
reaction.
Path of Exile. In the fate of
just
the
my
Vaal
smile,
League,
right?
You will find remnants of the ancient Vaal civilization scattered throughout Rayclast. They seem to attract nearby creatures and affect them strangely.
Now let's pay attention for minions. New minions.
After killing them, the
New
remnant
enemies.
appears to gain some amount of power,
Alright.
but not enough to fully activate it. It seems you will need to find 5 more of these arcane devices, and sacrifice the monsters you find there to fully activate one.
That's some sort
But
of
things don't always go to plan.
ritual.
These devices are old, and sometimes infected by corruption.
What's that?
Twisted versions of ancient Vaal may emerge.
Corrupted
and
Abomination?
sometimes even stronger foes.
That's a unique monster
On
though.
fully activating one of the devices, you finally discover its true purpose.
Okay.
A portal opens and takes you deep underground to a lost temple, once the home of Atziri, Queen of the Vaal. What
Valhalla.
treasures could still be inside? I think
What
you're gonna
mean
wanna
monsters?
find out.
What monster types? What monster
In front
types
of
can
the
be
entrance
inside?
is a console
Those are the
of some
treasures we
kind.
want.
And on activating it, you can see a map of the temple.
Oh my god.
Atziri's personal chambers are on the far side. But how could anyone get
Up there?
There are disconnected rooms, and the layout doesn't seem to make sense.
I like
And
this.
that's
I like
when you
it.
realize the purpose of the ancient devices scattered through.
I like
Revlon.
this. I like this.
The temple is powered
I like
by
what I see.
sacrifice, and this energy can be used to modify the very structure of the temple itself. Each time
One
you
of
run the
those-
temple, you will be given 6 rooms that you can place, allowing you to craft your own dungeon to explore. Place paths to link up the dungeon, and place rooms beside them full
Workshop.
of precious loot.
Guardhouse.
After you are happy with your choices, open the temple and discover the results of your efforts.
The pulsing, yeah, we all
Each
do.
room contains
Yeah.
different challenges along with its rewards.
No, the entire
Entering a
link
room, the
I'm more
doors will
hyped
slam
for this
shut
than the
behind
Druid,
you,
to be
and you
honest.
will need to face the encounter within.
so far. Okay,
But
I
choose wisely.
don't see new
It's
minions.
important where you place
I
the
don't see new
rooms
minions.
to get maximum returns.
I don't see new minions yet. New
For
monsters.
example, when placing a commander, you could just place it anywhere along an existing path. But
Commander.
a much better strategy is to place it next to a garrison of troops for him to command.
Okay. Okay, yeah, we could see the
With
upgrade
better
button.
leadership, the garrison will level up, making the monsters harder.
No, we have
but
this.
also more rewarding.
We have all of these so far.
Different rooms
What
have
is that?
different requirements for leveling up.
That was the
For
Grenadier.
example, if you want to fully level up a smithy, you will need to supply it with golems from an adjacent golem works.
Ah, you can see
And
the
hook up
upgrade
a
button.
generator to the power network to supply it with power.
Okay.
After doing so,
Okay.
the golems will be powered up, making them much more dangerous.
I mean, he's dying. Yo, hit the one
You don't
button.
need to memorize what interacts with what. When selecting a room, you will be shown the locations that will make other rooms level up,
Okay.
and exactly what effect it will have on the temple.
Golems are bug. Maybe they'll fix it. Yeah. That would be cool. Oh,
After
nice. You can
running
see.
the temple, a few of the rooms will destabilize and be removed. It will be up to you to rebuild the temple, adding 6 more rooms each time you come back.
Okay, so you get 6,
Making the
then
temple
to
larger
go get deleted.
And larger, and larger.
Until eventually.
So, that's the basic functionality.
I
of
don't
the
see any
temple,
new.
But there is a lot more.
What? That was new.
Once
That was new.
Doriani finds out about your travels to Laraval, he will attempt to persuade you
And
to
it was
take on a
fast as
new
well.
mission.
I saw something that was fast. And these
The
are
temple
those look
entrance
new as well.
contains a prototype of the time portal device. It will be able to take you back in time,
What?
but only to one specific point. Right before Itzeri triggered the cataclysm that destroyed the Val.
Yeah.
He requests
The
that you
mirror.
go back and attempt to stop Itzeri to prevent the Val from ever being destroyed.
I mean, you do it, Doriani. What the hell, man? Why is he not doing it? Now he's gonna just.
Itzeri is on the far side of the temple, so you will need to expand the temple significantly to get to her. And even worse, her chambers can
Atziri's
only be
vault.
unlocked by a room that isn't currently accessible to you. In order to deal with that, you are going to need to visit the architect of the temple.
Alright.
To get to him, you will need to place path rooms. But while doing so, you will probably want to exploit some of the Val technology only available in
Seems
the
a bit too
past.
complicated, you know.
Once you can travel into the past, a whole new set of rooms are available to you, and they have some pretty insane rewards. At level 1, the corruption chamber can be used to corrupt a single item. But placing it next to a thaumaturge to run the place, and a sacrificial chamber to provide soul energy,
Alright.
you'll be able to level it up.
Alright.
And it's
And?
worth it.
Why?
Because once you get
Why?
the room to level 3,
Why?
there are some very nice rewards to be had.
Like what?
In a level 3 corruption chamber, you will find this mysterious device. It has a slot to place an item, and it only accepts items that are already corrupted. What will happen to them?
What?
Well, normally once an item is corrupted, you can't modify it any further.
Not
But
here?
this device allows you to corrupt your item a second time, adding another enchantment. This has the capability to craft some very powerful items indeed. But be warned, the Val are all about taking risks in the pursuit of power. There is a 50% chance that the item will be destroyed.
Nice. I mean, that's fun. No, where's my item?
Each
Where's my
room
bow?
has its own interesting mechanics and rewards when it levels up.
50-50.
Many of them contain bosses to fight,
Gamba never
special
gone,
drops.
man. Gamba is never gonna Go away, huh?
and in many cases, new crafting opportunities.
What is this gem corruptor? Oh, that's the same thing for gems.
Example, a level 3 alchemy lab has a nasty Val construct to fight. But if you can defeat it, you can find new corrupted soul cores.
Huh?
Like Guatalizzi's thesis, which on boots allows you to sacrifice your life to run faster.
Is anyone taking some screenshots
Or
on this
Zeta
for her
Colossal's
Discord?
thesis, which on gloves will revive one of your minions whenever an offering expires.
What? Revive?
Get a sacrificial
I mean-
chamber to level 3, and you will need to face a highborn priest of sacrifice.
Alright.
Defeat him to be able to further corrupt a Val unique, modifying it in unpredictable ways.
Why is not use a filter though?
One of the
For
mods
what?
of this unique will be removed.
Wait.
and replaced
What
with
is the
another
item?
random mod.
What is the item? That's a new item. Isn't this a new item?
For example, this soul mantle.
Yes.
It gives you an additional totem, but lowers your totem's life and curses you when they die.
Yeah.
By using the machine, this could result in a terrible item if you remove the good mod, but also some amazing items if you replace the downside.
Alright. Oh.
Now, one extra thing to mention about these
Fallborn,
crafting
yeah.
machines.
Fallborn.
You don't have to take the items you want to craft into the temple.
Okay.
If you don't have the item you want to craft with you at the time, then clicking this button will allow you to create a currency item instead, allowing you to do the craft later or trade it if you want.
Alright.
Now, there are all sorts of interesting rooms you can
That's
find
okay.
at the temple, but the last one I want to show you today is the Flesh Surgeon.
Alright.
A Val Flesh Surgeon can be leveled up by placing him next to a high-level synth flesh lab.
Okay. 20%.
Be careful.
What?
The Flesh Surgeon has some rather unpleasant experiments
Is
in
this
his personal lab.
Is this
Afterwards, you might notice the surgery table just sitting there. The Val are great at crafting items. Why not do some crafting on yourself?
alright?
After laying down, you'll be asked which limb you'd like to replace. Left arm, perhaps your right leg. Each limb can get a different set of random bonuses, so choose wisely.
Okay,
After
dude.
getting up from the table, try out your new limb. It seems to work fine, and even perform better than your normal one. Now, there is just one thing with replacing body parts. If you die and are resurrected, your body will return to its natural state.
Ah,
You might need
shit.
to return to the Val Surgeons if you want another robot arm, and maybe get a better one next time.
Okay, dude.
Some rooms, like the Commander, can give you a new type of reward.
Royal Commander.
Medallions that can be used
Medallion.
to manipulate the temple in other ways. Using a Quippalatal's medallion will allow you to artificially boost a room,
Ah.
even if it doesn't meet the normal requirements to level up. And a Huatalotli's medallion will stop rooms from destabilizing when you complete a temple, allowing you to guarantee
can
getting
lock
a
it.
reward a second time. Great if you want to stock up on double corrupts.
Nice. That's
Now,
nice.
with all that aside, time to face the Architect, and you will be in for a fight. Once defeated,
That
you will
seems
find a
kind of strong. No, don't. Damn it.
types of rooms with specific rewards.
And now it's
There are rooms with specific uniques, special runes, and currency.
he doesn't get the defined, does
Also
he?
a few
No.
other, more niche crafting
Did I saw exalted shards?
like this one, that can extract the socket balls back out of an item, at the cost of destroying it.
Oh, nice. That's very nice. That's nice. That's very,
Now,
very nice.
Something really important is every league we release a significant amount of content for the in-game.
The removing
In
of
order to make
socket
sure that
balls.
the fate of the Val works well for late-game players, we've added many mechanics to make sure that you can scale the difficulty and rewards to match. Getting some rooms to level 3 adds extra mods to the entire dungeon, and these stack with each other. So in endgame, when you can get some really big temples, you can generate a challenge that can even match the strongest of characters. We also start to introduce ways to store up energy for the temple, allowing you to save up many runs so you can do them later at your leisure, and not interrupt your mapping too often.
What is this?
Now in each league, it's important that we have a new pinnacle boss to test your character's might.
Yeah.
In the Fate of the Val, you will get to face Adzeri while she was at the peak of her power.
What was that
One of
whirling
the
assault
rewards you will
array?
gain by
Massive.
defeating
Yeah.
the Architect is the ability to place the Royal Access Chamber.
What is that?
Once connected to your temple, you can visit it to finally reach the Queen of the Val herself. This fight takes place at a critical moment in history, right as Adzeri communes with the beast's power and takes her true corrupted form.
Okay.
Now, we are
She's
not going to show you the whole
she's
fight,
yeah,
but
yeah,
we will tempt you with one of the rewards.
massive. Massive.
This is Adzeri's rule.
Alright.
This staff gives additional levels to all of your corrupted gems and lets you trade life for extra damage.
Alright.
But in addition to that, while using the staff,
Mirror of
mirrors
refraction.
of refraction will constantly appear on the battlefield.
Yo, that's so
Any
nice.
projectile you fire at these will split into a nova.
You
and they can
fire?
chain from one to the other.
Can your minions
So, that's the
Use-
fate of the Val League.
can your minions
But
use the
we are
mirrors?
also bringing the previous league, Rise of the Abyssal, into the core game,
Nice.
along with a few changes.
Yeah. The
Now,
boss
for
fight.
those of you who haven't seen what happens when a league is over, it's important to understand that you will not be seeing abysses in every area anymore.
Yeah, that's fine.
Rise of the Abyssal is now one of the league mechanics that can show up randomly in endgame.
That's perfect.
If you want to specialize in running abysses, there is now a tablet that will allow you to add them to
Perfect.
any map you run.
Perfect.
You can also craft the tablet to add abyss-specific mods to
You
enhance
fire
how they
usually
function.
not your minions in the rest part of the game. Yeah, that's true.
Now
Just
that
joining. What did I
Abyss
miss?
is core,
Druid. Yeah.
it also
There will be a
needs its
druid.
own Atlas tree.
Ah, you can rewatch it afterwards,
You
right?
can gain your
You can
first
rewatch
points
it on
by
YouTube.
completing an abyss,
The first part.
but there are more available for doing depths
Nice.
and killing certain bosses.
And
there
Atsiri,
are
you
a
missed
bunch
the
of different
Atsiri
options.
intro. That was very
You
cool.
might just want more monsters and bosses, but
That's
you
very
can
nice
also
that
make
they added
finishing
this.
an abyss have a chance to overrun a nearby map with the abyssal,
Ooh.
or make your waystone modifiers also apply to abyssal depths.
So that Atsiri so
You could
booba. Yep.
specialize in the interaction with other leagues, or specialize in a specific abyssal faction.
This is so cool, man.
One of the important elements that we have heard loud and clear is that needing to do abyss crafting on waystones is quite annoying.
Yep.
So, we have removed that.
What's going on?
In
What?
fact, we have removed instilling from waystones as well. This mechanic felt mandatory on maps because it boosted the value of all other content,
Nice.
but it was both annoying to do and resulted in a lot of visual
We
clutter.
can see the delirium.
Instead,
They didn't say
we're
anything
bringing
on
back some of
delirium.
that power on tablets, which you don't need to craft nearly as often, since they
Right.
last for 10 maps each.
Yeah.
Once you defeat the Arbiter of Ash,
Okay.
you will be able to upgrade tablets to a rare with 4 mods using regular currency.
That's very nice.
Even this isn't enough to fully bring back the power you could have gotten from instilling, so we have also buffed the bonuses that tablets give.
Alright.
Going forward, we're not going to be adding any more crafting directly to waystones outside of the basic currency,
Thank God.
because it adds too much micromanagement.
Thank God.
But on that note,
That was good.
Fate of the Val does bring the ability to corrupt your tablets, hoping to get one of many different random outcomes.
Like what? What is the random
With
outcome
regard to
there?
Delirium Fog, even though you shouldn't
Yo,
have to have it
yo.
on every map anymore, we still did want to make it less visually annoying.
Yo.
Delirium Fog has been toned down significantly,
Yo, they
so
did
you
it.
won't feel like you're just
They
playing
did
in a
it.
sea of grey.
Nice. They
Another
did
big
it.
source
They
of
did
problems
it.
in the endgame is the feeling of getting overwhelmed with monsters.
They made a change to
In
the
031, we reduced
fog,
the number of
at
monsters
least.
in early endgame in order to help with this, but still scaled up the number of monsters to previous levels by the time you got to tier 15.
nice.
Well, after letting this simmer for a while,
Look how fast the
we
pack
are
is
still getting
whirling
this
us on
kind of
massive
feedback.
buff.
So we are no longer going to scale up the number of monsters you go as you get deeper into the endgame. Instead, we are scaling up the difficulty and rewards by the same amount.
Alright.
So to be clear, instead of increasing the number of monsters by 40%,
What is
they
this
will
build?
instead
What the
drop
hell?
40% more items, grant 40%
is
more
this build,
experience,
man?
and have 40% more life.
What
in
is
addition
this?
to all the normal scaling,
Why does he
and
have
shielding
screen shake
via
as well?
This only applies to regular monsters, not bosses.
What is this?
We have also reduced the speed
Those
modifiers
actions
that
be
monsters
cool.
can get sometimes, which also helps a lot with this. Now, we did have a large amount of content for endgame planned for 040, but unfortunately we just didn't get time to finish it.
Oh no.
The scope was a bit too large, and so we'll need to wait
Oh,
until
no.
050 for that. But rest assured, there will be a ton of upgrades for the existing
050.
layers, as well as new pinnacle bosses, and a significant overhaul to the Atlas passive tree coming soon. Now, another problem that
Coming
becomes
soon.
a much bigger issue in
Ooh,
the
frames.
endgame is
Frames.
game performance. And we have done a
Yo,
lot
they
of
fixed
work here.
performance.
The primary issue is CPU load. And to address that, a lot of things have been optimized. And we have done a lot of work to take advantage of more of your
Weasel,
CPU
you
cores.
shouldn't have upgraded your PC. Look now.
You should see
They
frame rates
fixed
of
it.
at least 25% higher,
I'm kidding.
and a lot less bad frame spikes during gameplay. It does make quite a big difference, especially on consoles.
I can't.
A
I
lot
will
more
have
work
to
in
see
this
this
area is
on-
ongoing, and
like
you will
everyone
continue
on
to see
their own
performance
PC.
improvements over the next few months. Of course,
Nice.
another important area is game balance,
Oh.
and we have made a lot of changes.
Nerfs.
Now,
Nerfs.
most of these we will save for the patch notes, but I'll do a quick summary
A
of
lot
some
of
the numbers.
nerfs.
As well as adding 11 new unique items,
Okay.
we have rebalanced dozens of others that are not currently used very often.
Alright, alright.
We've
right.
also done a pass over lineage supports. 21 of them have been rebalanced, as well as adding 9 more.
9 more.
Alongside the 2 new druid ascendancies, we have made balance changes to almost all the others, with some of them getting a grander rebalance, such as the Smith of Katava.
Okay.
Alongside the 20
Unaffected
plus
by
new druid
damage in
skills,
9 months.
we've also rebalanced 90 other active skills across all the different classes. And to top it all off, there are also over
Rebalanced.
250 new passive skills added to the passive tree.
What?
These changes should go a long way to increase
How
the
many new
viability of many
passives?
more skills, uniques,
Did he
and
say
overall build variety
260?
that can tackle our most challenging content.
Did he say 260
Next
new?
up, we're going to be talking about our new supporter
What?
packs.
What?
Today, we're launching 2 new series of supporter
the
packs.
fuck?
The Precursor and Kalgurin packs. Each tier contains the pack's full face value in points, alongside
Okay.
several exclusive microtransactions. As always, the microtransactions in these packs are purely cosmetic,
Nice.
do not affect your character's power or progression in any way.
Oh man.
The Precursor series of supporter packs contains 6 exclusive
Nothing about new
microtransactions.
trial.
First up, the Marble Statue character effect. Once you finally stay still for a moment,
I think we
a
don't get the
podium
new
rises
trial
up
because
out of the
they
ground
usually
to
end with
immortalize
the
you,
supporter
turning your
pack,
skin to
right?
marble. When you next move, the stone crumbles around you. The Precursors had mastery over gravity manipulation.
I think
So
they had a
too
lot
here,
of work with
our
the druid.
Gravity Well portal. Witness the power of its pull as you
And to be
approach.
honest, the new league looks kinda interesting. It's a bit
Draw in
complicated,
enemies
but
with your own
we'll have to see.
gravitational pull with the awakened Precursor.
I kinda
Arc
wanna
Series.
see what kind of new monsters,
The
if we can
Precursors
expect
designed and
anything
built
new.
many mysterious ancient beings. This one used to serve as a scout.
I ain't
that
see
would
anything new
control and
though.
tase
Like
intruders.
maybe a couple
Why
of
salvage gear
monsters.
yourself when the Master of the Forge can do it for you?
We'll see in the patch
Molten
notes though.
gold spills out as the Forge Master breaks down your items.
Nice.
The relic of the Precursor's map device is
So,
a mysterious
almost
machine
got my
that sits
Fatul
atop
effect.
ancient
Nice.
colossal statues.
We can test it out afterwards.
It keeps track of the number of charges consumed on your Precursor tablets used in the device.
I should also be getting it, right?
The
Because I'm
Kalgurin
watching
pack
this.
series also contains 6 exclusive microtransactions.
Alright.
The Kalgurans had astounding skill in astronomy, being able to track cosmic events with absolute precision. Harnessing that skill, with the Astronomer's level up effect equipped, you too can now see exactly how long it took you to level up as it outputs the time in chat.
Yo, that's so
The
cool.
time taken to reach your last
That's
3
cool.
levels is also displayed on the item, so you can link it when you have a time you're proud of.
That's actually cool.
Crush unique enemies by unleashing the wrath of the lost Kalguran
I don't
fleet,
care about
led
this.
formerly by Captain Heartland himself.
I don't know who
A
likes
Kalguran
those, like the
seafarer needs armor fit for the
finisher
treacherous seas of Red
effects.
This set has you covered with the classic tricorn and of course
I
a
mean,
big
this
ring.
is cool. Yeah, whatever.
The Lost Treasure weapon skins top off your appearance of a true raider of the seas. These gilded weapons can be applied to wands, two-hand maces, and shields.
I guess.
After a long
The
day
shield
of
is cool.
plundering loot,
The shield was cool.
retreat
Though.
to the Kraken's Cove hideout.
The
A
shield
home
was
of some
cool.
of the most deadly ocean-dwelling creatures in Rayclast. Many ships have met their demise here. What better to accompany you in Kraken's Cove than a kraken itself? Replace your stash with a dormant kraken, waiting for its prey.
Okay, this is also cool.
As you approach, it will awaken and terrify both you and any guests in your hideout.
That's cool.
Alongside this, an
I thought
extra
it's not
stash skin
seeing.
item will be granted to you, and when placed, will automatically open to any stash tab set with the currency affinity, to help having to navigate through your tabs. Additionally, any microtransactions from the supporter packs will be made available for use in Path of Exile 1.
Will be made
Thank you
available.
very much for all your ongoing support.
Yep.
We're just about to start the Q&A with Ziggy D.
If you have the
After
money,
this,
support
at
these
11
guys.
AM NZ time, we'll post the
Buy
patch
the
notes.
packs.
With release at the end of next week, our community team will be posting crucial information you'll need for the release. Keep an eye on the news.
Alright,
Thanks
patch
for joining
notes.
us today.
When
and
was
checking
patch
out
notes?
our latest developments. We're looking forward to playing alongside our fellow shapeshifting exiles.
Yeah, we need
all
it.
while uncovering Lost Val secrets.
Ah, it's 2
doing some
hours and
dungeon
50 minutes
crafting.
from now. Nice.
We'll begin the Q&A shortly, so please.
I
get
might
your
just
questions
look
ready.
at it in the morning. I might look at it in the morning. Like on stream, I'll do a stream in the morning. Once I'm back home. We'll check out a bit the Q&A. Do we have something on the website? Well, let me see.
Welcome back, Exiles, to the Q&A
Druid
portion.
and
I
Fate of
am
the
your
Var
host,
League.
Ziggy
While we
D,
get
and
to
today
Yo.
we'll be touching on the design
We'll
of the
dive into
Druid and the Fate of the Var League while we gather some community questions. Then we'll deep dive into endgame, balance, and other game design topics. I am, of course, joined by game directors Jonathan Rogers and Mark Roberts. How you guys going today?
Oh, very good. I mean, you know, it's been a great one to work on this one. Like, I've really enjoyed it. So yeah, it's definitely great to see you again. And it feels like it's only been like no time at all since the last time you were here with the PoE1 release.
Is this live, guys? Is this live?
Pretty accurate.
Or it's a
We get to see you
pre-recorded?
twice
What
as
do you
often
think?
Now, so that's fun.
Yeah, I'm around every 2 months or so now. Roughly, it's great. I love it. Let's keep going. So I do have to open with this though. Is like Druid looked a little bit weak, I think, in the demonstration video today.
Yeah, I think one of the issues that we have is like we're so concentrating on like just demonstrating how the mechanics work that we sort of forget to be like, okay, let's actually make sure the damage numbers that we're doing on this like test character we're filming here are actually like in line with what people actually normally expect. So yeah, there's just a few things there that we probably should have caught and made a little stronger there. But yeah, when you actually play it, it's certainly from the alpha feedback incredibly powerful. Like
Yes.
you know, the like, you know, we were seeing some people say, oh, you know, the wolf looks weak or whatever. Well, I can assure you that on alpha there's a bunch of people saying the wolf is super OP. So you know, it just comes down to the things you go through in order to demonstrate
I
stuff.
think we are probably going to be worthwhile. We make some videos showing a bit more of the
Yeah.
less demonstratey side and get them posted and stuff this week. Because honestly, you can just
Oh,
play
man.
it literally right now, and it's you know. a
Yeah, I've
different
definitely
ballpark,
been playing and recording a bit myself because I was like, when I first watched it as well, the draft, I was thinking, it's like I don't really get a feel for what it feels like to actually play it.
Right,
like,
right,
there's good demonstration here of the mechanics, but yeah, I can understand how from your perspective it'd be pretty easy to be like, oh, we want to communicate how this cool thing works and this cool thing works.
There's a fine line there for sure. Where if you get too hectic, people are like, I don't even know what's going on. They're just looking at a ruckus. And then, yeah, in this case, I'd say we went on a little too far on the other side of the line, was just a bit too slow. And as a result, yes, it can look a bit weak, but
Yeah, I think
It looks like Mark has been to India or something.
Out to people to understand. I think particularly for this class.
Have you
because
guys
of the
noticed he
shapeshifting
has
stuff,
like that
it's so
sign
hard
over?
for us to. Normally, we can look at
He has
something and be
like
like,
a-
oh, that's just a demonstration.
something
and we
on
kind of
his,
know what it would look like at endgame. But I think
Forehead.
with the Druid, it's just so unusual. It's so different that it's actually hard to judge what it would feel like to even play it. And I'm happy for my hands on to say that like it's almost immediately like very smooth the shape shifting of it, the movement of it, especially because like in your demonstrations you're not really using dodge, roll, sprint, that sort of thing as well.
Yeah,
which makes
yeah.
a big difference.
I suppose one of the things we didn't really dwell on in the video as well is that we do actually have dodge roll. I mean, they're not actually rolls for the animals, but yeah, all the animals can like
and
hop
flaps
around and that kind of stuff. And that was honestly one of those things that was like kind of funny because initially 2023, we actually had it so when you dodge roll, you would transform back into a human. And the reason we did that is because it's really hard to make animations for animals that like actually work correctly. Like we actually thought it was impossible, but then when we actually put it on
his
Alpha, there
head,
was the
no
kind of
big
visceral
thing.
reaction of I want to still be a bear, like while I'm hopping around. So we ended up having to like work out
I
okay,
think,
how can we make this possible? How can we make it so that you can actually do the dodge rolling and that?
My take, maybe he had a thumb war with Jonathan. You know that meme with Jonathan with PoE1 like this. You know, maybe he kept doing this, but for PoE too, right? He said like this to Jonathan. Maybe they had like a thumb war.
Like obviously we want to have synergy between skills and stuff like that, and we can like look at that in a normal class and work out what those might be. But with this class, people want to be able to play just as a bear or just as a wolf, as well as people who want to play like dual with a human and a wolf, or people who just want to be a wolf and a bear, and like all the different combinations. So we had to kind of come up with a way for like each line needs to be self-sufficient and that it's got all the tools that you need.
Okay.
But at the same time, you have to not have it so it feels like there's just duplication between them. We're like, oh, like this is just the same thing as what a bear has, but you know, you are a wolf instead. So we kind of have to like, it's like you need all the tools, and yet you also need to have them feel different. And that just made it really, really tricky to get all the things right with it. And then it didn't also help that, since the last time we were working on the Druid, way back when we showed it off in Gamescom 2023, we had WSD. And that adds a whole other complication because, you know, like how can we make that work with the animal forms? It's like a whole thing. You know, like I'll tell you the wyvern, for example, like we had a hell of a time making it so that you could do the ranged attacks because you need to be able to walk while you're doing it. The wyvern's sitting there with its arms like planted on the ground, you know, like being able to walk while also spitting it. Yeah, it's like we went through so many iterations of that. So yeah, it was just a very tricky class overall, like just crazy.
I remember seeing some very goofy looking like wyvern like months and months ago.
Yeah.
You were like trying to, this is not working.
Right.
Like,
Well, I
this
also
does
remember
not
like
look right.
for a long time the wolf was just like a dancing dog. It was just like it looked really silly. And like man, the wolf as well. I mean, it was really hard to get right, and because one of the things we really wanted to avoid was I didn't want that too much of that whole like man in a wolf suit vibe.
Yes.
Like I wanted to actually get
There's
the
no
feeling
one
of, like
in
this is
it.
an actually
Like,
different
there's
animal.
just
I
like
think
two
with the bear and the
people.
wyvern's way
Yo.
easier. With the wolf, it's like it's really hard not
Why?
to just go back into that. So we had a lot of questions about like what even the locomotion was. How does it walk? Are we going to walk on 2 legs? Are we going to walk on 4? We ended up splitting.
Yo,
it
hello,
into
drop
do
the
both,
gate. I
right?
didn't
And
see
then,
the
when you're
messages
attacking,
show up
you
in
can be
my
upright walking on 2 legs.
Twitch.
When you're,
In my
walking,
OBS for some
you run on
reason.
4, and you actually do get a
I had
speed
to
boost while
reconnect
you're
YouTube,
on
I
4
think,
legs, like,
with Stream Elements.
after like 1 second of walking, you
Because
go
it
down 4
doesn't
legs,
show
start
up in
moving a
my
bit
chat
faster.
for some
So,
reason.
yeah, it's pretty
Actually,
cool.
an interesting thing there, I don't think is each
Actually, it
form
was
technically
showing
has a
up,
kind
but
of
it
passive
got
benefit.
Right.
Yeah.
nerfed
obviously you've
under
got
all of the
running
Twitch
fast as a
chats.
wolf. Can't remember exactly
Viper
what the
cap
wyvern ones
unique.
were, but like for the bear, for
Nice.
example, because you're just a bit bigger. You know,
I
a bit
missed
of
your
a tank,
messages though.
Yeah, you
I
actually
know,
do
I was
get armor, and
distracted.
armor applies to elemental damage as a thing, and like you know, there's a kind of which
You
is
got
like,
your drop?
honestly, unless
Nice.
you actually click the bear
Let me see,
keyword,
do
it's
I
like
have it
undescribed
or not?
everywhere.
But it was even more than that because I was just looking at it in game before. The bear has like passive endurance charge generation.
Yes, it
from
does.
Rage
So from
expenditure.
rage expenditure, it does.
I was like, that's so
Do I
cool.
want to continue
so,
watching though?
we really wanted to make sure that each of the different forms had things that
Drops and
can
rewards,
benefit
let's
the
see.
other forms. So like it was really tricky to think like what are resources that a
Claim
bear can
now.
generate? What are the resources that
Yeah.
wolf
Alright,
can
I
generate?
got
What are the
it,
ones
that
that wyvern
one.
can generate that the other ones can then use in order to kind of get that cross synergy. So yeah, that's kind of like one of the reasons why we had to kind of come up with all that stuff. And that part of the trickiness.
And that caught me by surprise as well, because like technically it's mentioned, but I never really fully understood the idea that you can swap between the forms, like human to animal and back. Yeah, I figured.
I think I'm gonna
what's going
stop
on here.
though.
But you can,
Like
leap in as a wolf
usually
and
I'm
then
watching
leap
this on off stream or I'm watching it on YouTube afterwards. Like I don't want continue on with podcasting like with the interview because there's a lot of yapping. There's not a whole lot of info because of course they want to allow the patch notes and community to digest what we've seen there. And usually it's not a whole lot of info in there. I'm not gonna play the game. I'm just entering in here in the hideout a bit to have the background sound in, and I'll talk about what we've seen. I do hope though, even though we are not getting the patch notes very soon, I'm not gonna stay up until 12 a.m. here. I do hope we can get. Wait, I do hope we can get. Did I close that one as well? On the website, you know, you usually get information on the live reveal, right? Announcing Path of Exile. Like on this page or something, you get the information of the stuff that you've seen on the live stream. I'm not sure if it's happening right now. Let me just say. Alright, I hope we get it soon in here. Like, what do we have here? Oh, no, this is the announcement thingy. Ooh, I wanna see the dodge roll effect, right? Let's see. Where is it? Cosmetics. Where is it? Extras, skills, extras, portal, character effect, flask skin, energizing. Where is it though? Dodge roll effect. It's here. Rolling waves. What? That's something else. I ain't get it yet. What? Energizing bolt. Right. Where's the dodge roll? Consumables. I have skin transfer apparently. I have the dodge roll here. There's only one. Ah, tomorrow. You don't get it that fast. Ooh. I can show the unavailable ones. What? Ah, the one that I don't have it in the... I have it in PoE1 but not here. I see. Anyways. Alright, so... I don't know what to say about the announcement. It seemed like... Of course there's a new class, obviously. It seems like there's not a whole lot, right? In terms of minions. At least not from what we've seen in the announcement thingy. Share. Let me move the camera so it won't be too bad. Let's have the Twitch chat showing again, so at least YouTube can see the Twitch chat. Wait, is it in a good position though? Should be fine like this, whatever. I don't know, yeah. Let's see when we get the full announcement with the patch notes and everything. Like, I'm pretty sure we get some nice stuff. I've seen at least on that druid, on the ascendancy, I think the ascendancy was called... What was the second ascendancy they shown? Of the druid ascendancy? Shaman or something? I don't know what was the ascendancy. The one that changes the sum of the passive points. I think that one has a big potential for minions. The one that said that you can summon more minions, but it costs more spirit, whatever. We have to see what that one does to minion builds. I think that one is, especially, I think that is the one we might be able to use for our druid minion build. I'm not sure of the forms though. I'm not sure of the wolf form with the freezing. Freezing, as you all know, like, it kind of sucks compared to lightning. And yeah, I don't know. And the wyvern form looks very, very cool, but I don't know if you can couple it with minions. And to be honest, the bear form looks like something like a warrior, right? Like earthquakes. I like the combos though. I'm not a huge fan of doing combos. I don't know. I have to see the other page. I have to see the Path of Exile page and the patch notes to comment further. Like, just from what I've seen, we might not get a whole lot from minions. And also, I don't think we'll get a lot of nerfs either. Like, I don't know. I hope we don't get a lot of nerfs. I'm kind of excited that they finally changed the delirium. They acknowledge that it's indeed an issue, a problem, and they changed it so we don't get a gray overlay. We still see some clouds, like some whatever, so at least you can see that it's a delirium, but you still see the colors as well, especially around your character. That's very cool. And also the performance increase, that's also very nice. I like what they did with the Abyss as well. I think Abyss is gonna be a lot more fun than what we had before. The fact that you can get tablets, the fact that you have it over here in your Atlas skills, it's also very nice. You will have it over here, like one of these trees. I think Abyss will be very, very nice. And I'm kind of excited to see what Falborn we can do with the temple, with the incursions, and what kind of cool stuff we can do with that. That's a lot of things you can play around in the end game. So yeah, we have some cool stuff going on. Some very cool stuff indeed. I'm waiting for like maybe 10 more minutes to see if they publish it on the website at least. Like, do they usually publish this whenever the live stream is over, together with the interview, I think. So maybe tomorrow I can watch and I can go to the patch notes. I'm not gonna stay a whole lot today on the live stream. I've kind of had a very, very, very long day. I don't know, for some reason I chose to walk a lot. Like, I didn't took a bus or taxi or whatever. I walked a lot because I wanted to be with my thoughts as well. I had some stuff going on. So I walked for like 25 kilometers today. During the whole day. Maybe not 25, but like between 23 and 25 kilometers. That's a whole lot of walking, I would say. Alright. These 48-hour days are hard. Yeah.
Go on.
We should be fine though. In terms of minions, I think we should be fine. I think we can still do a druid build, as far as I've seen. You can stay in human form, like you don't need to use the druid stuff. You can do like a human form shaman or whatever was the second ascendancy. And you can go for those extra nodes that we get. And also the passive tree gets like 260 new nodes. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get new minion nodes as well out of those. But it will be like more difficult to get defenses as well if you get too many minion nodes, right? So it's kind of interesting to see what we can do. I kind of like also the uniques, the new uniques. I hope we can get some new uniques for minions. And I'm not sure about the wolves though. I don't know if those are real minions, to be honest. I don't know if we can rely on those as minions. I like the way the dragon, I'm calling it the dragon, looks, but I'm not sure about the DPS. I'm pretty sure people will find a way to make DPS go crazy. Like, usually, whatever they do in these announcements, they're doing with a very mid build. They're not doing like with a very strong build. They had a build though, the one that was falling guys from the sky and the screen was shaking. That was kind of interesting. And had a lot of damage, but I don't know about the others for the druid. Like, I'm pretty sure they intentionally do not use like the best. The best of the best, right? There. Okay, do we get the last of the druids info? No, we don't have it yet. How?
Just that's kind of.
How is it called though? Wait up. Druids? Oh! Oh wait! We have it. We have the page. We have the page, it's called /druids. So it's 7 days, 20 hours. Why is it not centered? Hello? There we go. Alright, let's have a look at this. At least. I'm gonna hide the chat again. Gonna move my face again. My cam. Let's move it in the corner so we can see as much as possible. Let's have a look on this. So we have another trailer. This is the trailer from the start, yeah? I don't know what skill was that I'm talking about, like some small meteors.
What have we got here then?
You lost, fella?
Aye.
Are you
We're
lost,
talking
fella? Ah, this is
I
140p.
asked you a question.
This is 2K. Yikes. They also call the Wyvern a dragon. Guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's a dragon. It's a dragon.
Ah, he's lost his bloody mind.
You done fucked up. Really want to show buttocks this time, yeah. And not only boobs. They acknowledge there's also females playing the game, right? I mean, nothing to say, like, some men also like buttocks, right? We don't, yeah, this, we already seen this one, but I can watch it again. I like this logo and this animation. And they did it good, right? Alright, shape-shifting wolf. Let's see some of these items here. Let me zoom in if I can a bit. Let's have it like a big screen. Those spell totems are even casting Incinerate. I don't know how it works with fuel. Maybe they changed again. Fuel? With fuel. Wait, so Primal Talisman? Is this like a weapon or some sort? Like, you have physical damage on it. It has critical hit chance, 9%. That's a big crit. That's a big crit, considering it doesn't have increase on... like, that's the base crit. Changeling Talisman. Amor Mandragora. I see. Adds physical damage, increase skill effect duration, enemies in your presence are hindered. Gain 1 druidic prowess for every 20 total rage spent. Sensitive few among the first settlers of Azamir follow the wisp by canoe. On a misty forest island, Xyrel of Tart stood waiting to greet them. Alright, Lunar Assault. Shift into a werewolf and swipe with your claws, projecting an arc of moonlight and ice forward in a crescent. Attack damage 40%. Why? Why? Why would you use something that has a 40% damage? Just to freeze build up, I guess? I don't know. I don't know if that's important. Just this wave of faster weapons, so yeah. It looks underwhelming, to be honest, by the numbers. Cross slash. This one at least has 106% attack damage. Shapeshift a werewolf and leap backwards as you gouge the ground with both claws. Hitting a marked enemy with both gouges will activate the mark and cause an additional shockwave. Can we see? There's no way to know if the shockwave has different damage scaling. Ice fragments will be pulled into the location where the gouges cross explode. Wait, can you see? I don't know, this one also seems a bit underwhelming. We have to see it in action though. And Lunar Blessing, I think this was the ultimate thingy, the one that we... This one is the Lunar Blessing. Attack, shapeshift, buff, werewolf, AoE, melee, trigger, cold, duration. That's a lot of tags on that. That's a lot of tags on that one. Shapeshift into a werewolf and offer your rage to the moon to receive a blessing. Gaining bonus cold damage, attack speed and movement speed for yourself and any wolf minions you have from Wolfpack or Predator's Mark. Predator's Mark, yeah? So we'll have a Predator Mark that can summon wolves. You don't need to have a you don't need to use the wolf pack. Spends all rage to extend the buff duration. While the buff is active, your werewolf attacks call down moonbeams on hit. Okay, this one looks cool though. Attack damage 149%. I think that's also a bit underwhelming compared to whatever else we have. Buff gains 52% of damage gained as cold damage. Damage gained as cold damage. What kind of language is that? Damage gained as cold damage. 52% of damage gained as cold damage. So it just gives you 50% more damage, I guess. I don't know. Converts 100% of physical damage to cold damage. Impact radius is 1.6 meters. That's for the moonbeams. Alright, we have to see. We have to see. I'm not sold on to the wolf shapeshifting. We have to see also the summons, how they scale and so on. They are minions, like a pack of minions, right? They say they're a pack of minions. Shapeshifting bear, this is like the slammer guys. You hear slam. 70% attack damage. In rage 110. That's unfortunate. Once again, it's kind of a big L on the attack scaling, and also you have 70% base on the attacks. I know. So this one has a socketed war cry. Trigger socketed war cry instead of a short effect. Let me see something. And socket skill deal 48% increased damage. Yo, I need to check if my dog is inside the house. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, the cost multiplier, right? Time to update driver. Alright. Yeah, triple mana cost is unfortunate. I don't like what they did so far. Like, the base skill is bad here and is bad here as well. This one looked cool on the... Okay, this is cool. Okay, this one at least has some nice scaling on the meteors, right? And this one looked cool as well. I think this one's actually not bad. But it's glory. It's a glory one. I hope they change glory in some way, or you can generate it more, I don't know, proper. When you have maximum glory, roar to the heavens to bring them down upon your enemies. For the duration of the skill and as long as you remain in bed form, meteors rain down around you and you gain fire damage and rage regeneration. I don't know. I'm a minion guy, so I don't see minion here, so let's move on. It's gonna be cool. I think bear is cooler than the wolf. I think bear is cooler than the wolf in terms of like stuff he can do and how it looks like. I don't like the cold stuff. Like, of course it's fast, it looks flashy. It seems like it has less damage though. This one has more damage and more AoE. And it looks cooler, and the explosions and meteors and so on. This one looks cooler so far. But then we have the wyvern, the dragon. Leaps into combat slashes. Okay, we don't read this one, it's fine. Let's look at it. Also, like, one big complaint that I have is that the skill gems look the same. Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, okay, let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Let's try and zoom in and see. Can we see? Where is it? Can you guys spot the differences? Like, you can barely see that this... Okay, this one has like 2 slashes over there, right? I mean, in the corner up here, I cannot show you, like, up there somewhere, right, in the corner, you can see it a bit better, right? That it's a different skill. But being the same color and same background, it looks like... it looks like this is where they did the delirium fog. They put it back into the skill gems for the shape-shifting wolf. This is the delirium fog here. They need to make this more obvious. Like, whenever you're using like a different skill, even if it's on your bar, right? Let me reset a bit. If it's on a different bar, like, look at this. Like, you can. This one looks a bit different than the others. Right? This one looks a bit different. It has some blue over there, right? But the other 3, like these 2 look almost the same, almost identical. You cannot know which one is the one. Of course, when you play the game and you have 3 buttons to press, you will remember which is which. But if someone wants to watch your stream or watch your video, he will be confused. He will not know which button you're pressing, what skill is that one. Because it's very hard to figure out what are these. Like 1, 2, 3, this one looks the same. Like the icon looks exactly the same. That's a big problem in my opinion in terms of like UX, actually, user experience. Okay, let's look at this. Let me zoom in actually. I can zoom in a bit. I think it's better if I zoom in a bit more. Wing Blast, 103% attack damage. Knocks back enemies. I don't care about knockbacks. I don't think this is cool. This skill can be used while using other skills to interrupt them. And you get power charge. Okay, this is a good power charge generator, I would say. And the shockwave also is 145% attack damage multiplier. It's a lot better than what we can see on the wolf, right? Then we have the Devour. And additionally, by courses for each enemy of Corpse Devour, you regenerate life and gain a power charge. Okay, this is another power charge generator. And the regen is kinda nice. On level 5 gem. You get 39 life regen on level 5 gem. And requires level 14. So this is gonna be kinda cool for leveling, right? Like a heal. Oil barrage, I don't like this one for some reason. Consumes power charges if possible to instead channel a sustained barrage of electrified oil that does not create oil ground. Projectiles are fired in sequence, allowing multiple projectiles to hit the same target. That's a shotgun, right? Attack speed 300% of base, attack damage 146%, level 31 gem, level 9. Converts fist to lightning. Empowered is gonna have 201 attack damage. That's not bad. Oil applies exposure, lowering total elemental resistances by 20%. Consumes a power charge every 2 seconds to continue channeling. Wait, do I have a too large zoom? Yeah. Okay, flame breath. Ooh, 88 mana, 6 rage per second. Cooldown time 6 seconds, attack speed 800% of base, attack damage 70%. Shapeshift into a vibrant attack to the skies, immolating enemies with a jet of fire. Channeling ends after a short amount of time but can be prolonged by spending rage. Consumes a power charge if possible to empower the skill, gaining extra lightning damage and spending rage more slowly. So, wait. Spends rage 50% slower. So you'll have 3 rage per second if you have a power charge. How long does it last, the empowerment? It's not clear. Empower the skill. So if you continue channeling it, it will remain empowered until you stop channeling, I think. I think this is cool though. I think this one will be cool with that more 750% more ignite magnitude. I think this one's gonna be cool for her ignite build. We might have the first decent ignite skill if we will be able to get rage easily in some way. I think this is cool. I think this is cool actually. The flame breath. Let's see. Does he do it here? He does it here, right? This is the flame breath. This is cool. I mean, it's not very efficient, but it's cool. Let's look. Unleash the wrath of nature. In his human form, the druid wields magical staves to channel the power of the earth and the natural world. Raise scorching volcanoes from the ground, conjure roots to snare enemies, or strike them with a powerful thunderstorm. Most of the druid's human form skill lasts for a duration and aid his animal form abilities in various ways. I hope we can use some of this with minions as well, like not only for her animal form. Spellcaster druid can also take advantage of new spell totem skills. Why the druid? I hope this one, the spell totem, can be used on everything. Like on the Warbringer as well, the totem guy, right? Spell totems are back, man. Spell totems from Period 1. This is cool. That's pretty damn cool, if you ask me. That's pretty damn cool. Let's see the gems. Volcano. 5% crit. Okay, we've seen that. There's a flat fire damage. Modify to cast speed also affects the skill cost. Why? What? What? Maybe to increase the damage though. In some ways. You can increase the damage if you had higher costs, right? With some of the endgame tech. Channeling ends when reaching 4 stages. There's a lot to read here. 100%, 150% more eruption damage per additional stage. Projectiles. I'm not a huge fan of this. I don't know. We'll have to see. We have to see. Entangle once again. Dashes a vine. Then there's Thunderstorm. Of course, the lightning skill is again the best one. Does it even say the slow? 15%. What kind of slow is it though? Just movement speed or action speed as well? That's a very important distinction. It says one slows enemy, so it might be like a miniature temp change. It doesn't say like movement speed. If it's temp change basically, I think it's gonna be strong. I think that's gonna be cool. It's unclear here if it does slow the abilities as well and the attacks. And then the spell totem. Let's see, 3 power. Consume 3 power or endurance charges to raise a totem that uses socketed spells. Cannot use skills with cooldowns. Totem duration 8 seconds. Limit to 1 totem. Support skill deals 10% more damage per power charge consumed. 20% more totem life per endurance charge consumed. 10% more totem duration per endurance charge consumed. Socketed skills deal 30% less damage. Have 25% less cast speed. I think those scale down with the level. This is gonna be interesting though. Also more damage if you have more power charges. 30% more damage, right? If you do only power charges. It's interesting though. I'm trying to think if we can use this one with minions in some way. With zombies, right? I mean zombies you need to generate power charges. Super cool linear support gem for offensive when scroll down further. I'll get to that. Druid Ascendancies. Okay, I want to see these ones. So we have the Shaman. And we have the Shaman. And the Oracle. The Shaman channels Nature's Fury, harnessing Rage. Okay, these are the Rage one, right? And Disasters and so on. And the Oracle, this is the one that we can do minions on, right? Allocate passive from alternate timelines. Okay, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be cool, I think, for minions as well, the Oracle. Over 30 new support gems. We have the accelerated growth. Okay, these are not very interesting. I don't even know. Echoing Cry. This is for war cries. We don't care about that. At least I don't care about the war cries. Tectonic Slams. Vatair Avengers support. Attack, warcry, cooldown, cold duration, ice bite. Supports attacks and warcries you use yourself. Freezing an enemy with supported skills. Infuses you and your allies with cold damage for a short time. Okay. Infuse you and your allies. Okay. That means minions as well. This is gonna work on minions. This is something for the wolf form, I think. What do you guys reckon? I think this is for playing with the wolf form on the druid, freezing the enemies. But you also need rage, and the rage is on the bear form. You and your allies in your presence gain 1% of damage as cold damage for 20 seconds for each one rage. And you can get a lot of rage, right? How much rage can you get right now? We don't know though, because the passive tree will get more. And we don't know what this class will bring with the alternate timelines, the Oracle thingy. I think this can be cool with minions. This can be cool. With a hybrid build, right? That also freezes and so on. Lost in the form of a wyvern full of sorrow. Okay, this is for wyverns as well. Maybe wyvern can do cold damage as well. Who knows? And this one, Xibaqua's Rending. What is this? Skills that leap into the air, causing corpses in the area you land to violently explode. Okay, this is so cool, man. This is so cool. I can already see the warriors using this one to explode corpses with lip slam. This is gonna be strong. This is gonna be strong in late game with high minion life. Let me have my camera big. I like it. It changes to the character balance. A large number of unique items and legion support gems and more. I mean, this one was gonna see on the patch notes, right? We can see buffs here. This is buffs, what we can see here, right? This is a crossbow skill. Buffs and nerfs. I mean, no, we can see in the image here, I mean. Okay, with the Fate of the Wall, we've seen this one, right? I'm not looking at it right now. Fate of the Wall. Okay, we have the Temple thingy, the Power of Sacrifice. Yeah, build your own dungeon. This is cool though. We have to see though. I think the first iteration, like the first few weeks, it's gonna have some cringe and bad stuff, and they're gonna fix it. I think that's what's gonna happen. Like something's gonna be bad with this temple at the start, and they're gonna make changes on it. I'm pretty sure like maybe like 70% of people will be too dumb to figure out how to use it, and they will complain on Reddit, and then they will make changes on the mechanic. Alright, claim the treasures inside. There are more than a dozen types of rooms to build from, so 15. Each with its own monsters. Each with its own monsters. Let's zoom in on that. Yeah. So we might get some new monsters. I don't know. I don't know though. Maybe they'll just reuse some of the ones we have in campaign though. Take advantage of the power of corruption by the special crafting mechanism. We have the corruption altar. Modifies the corrupted equipment or jewel with or destroy it. Ah yeah, they showed this one, right? What? Wait. Unpredicted. So you can modify. That's a huge modification though. It adds cold damage. A cold infused. This is normal spark? You can cold infuse your spark? They added the... Wait, they added... they're showcasing you can get +1 level and quality. They added the infusions. Why did they add this one on the gem though? Yeah, they added the cold infusion now. Yeah, that's indeed the thing. Drop the gate as well on YouTube. Yeah. They added the cold infusion this patch. I haven't played Spark. I played Spark only before they added the infusions. I wasn't aware it's written on the gem itself. Okay, this one you can have double corrupted on the item as well. And it still keeps the implicit. It still keeps the implicit. The original implicit of the items, right? Let's look at the other one. Transcension device. Replace your own leaves. I don't know what to say about this. This is like, I don't know, like just some bonuses. Show you can that legendary 505. 50%. 50-50. Yeah. There's a corruption, alters a corrupted val unique item, replacing one or more modifiers with val unique modifiers. So you need to have a corrupted val unique item, like Atziri's Acuity. Yeah, this is Foulborn, right? This is basically Foulborn. Replaces up to 2 modifiers on a corrupted val unique. Replaces other uniques with a corrupted unique of the same item class. What? Why are both of those on this? If you use it on another unique than a val unique, it just replaces with a corrupted unique of the same item class, so it has a double use. This one has a double use. Wait. What have I done? It's here. This one has double use, it seems. Yeah, it says it rerolls corrupted uniques. Yeah, this is good. And it can give you like very nice stuff, right? Like Sacrificial Mantle. It can remove negative stuff from the items as well. If you're using on the Val item, right? It says it replaces up to 2 modifiers on a corrupted Val unique. But you first have to corrupt it and then use the cultivation orb, right? Seed of Cataclysm, Lazuli Ring. 46% chance to grant volatility on critical hit. I don't care about volatility, man. Why are they pushing volatility? So you have the corrupted precursor machine. Okay, what do we see here? Like, what do we see as a corrupted stuff? Like, just higher tiers of the rolls. Like 97% is chance to contain sandboxes. Ah, it has 19 uses remaining. It also increases the number of uses. This one has 19, this one has 10. Adds an otherworldly breach. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mods. More uses on the tablet. Yeah, I've seen it afterwards. This one has 5 mods. Pack size, increase rarity, increase number of rare masters, increase quantity of wish splinters. 9% chance to contain 3 additional breaches. I guess this is fine. Kishara's acquisition will allow you to recover socketable socket and equipment. This is very cool. Like, especially for SSF, if you have like, I don't know, Talisman of Ralakesh, right? Which is pretty rare, like you can barely get some of those. Or even some of the other rare runes or socketables. You can just destroy the item if you get an upgrade. This is very cool. And Hikuani's Triumph, using this device will alter your soul cores in unpredictable ways. The soul cores are the ones you can get in the Chaos Temple, right? Modifies the soul core unpredictably with a chance to destroy it. So you still have a 50-50 here. Yeah, but you get very nice stuff here. Gain armor equal 25% of life loss from hits. What? Lose life per second while sprinting and 25% increase movement speed while sprinting. Does this work with the CI? Sita Qualotls Thesis. You recoup 50% of damage taken by your offering as life. One of your persistent minions revives when an offering expires. Sacrifice 10% of maximum life to gain that much squad when you dodge roll. I don't know about the gloves reviving your monsters with that. I don't know. Okay, we've seen all of those. Face the Royal Architect. In your temple exploration, you will encounter the Royal Architect who will risk his own life to protect his queen. Defeating the architect will grant you access to even more special rewards and crafting mechanics and unlock a truly royal audience. Oh, these are the new lineage supports. Wait, how do I do this so you can see the entire text? Do I just move? So this one is for curse skills. Supporting curse skills create areas which curse enemies so long as they are within them. Cursed areas for supporting skills gather power before erupting in a column of annihilating light at a moderate delay. Huh? Is this like some form of hex blast? Annihilation. Annihilation. The skill will copy the level of the gem it is socketed in. Like Ring of Doom from Trials of Chaos modifier. So it will copy the level of the gem. The level. Okay. And it will deal physical damage with impact radius of 1.7 meters. Hits a total of 6 times over 2 seconds. %% of physical damage converted to other damage types matching the supported curse gem tags. Okay. Yeah, that's why I said it's some sort of hex blast in some way, right? Do we have hex blast in PoE2? I don't think we do. I think this is the hex blast thingy. Am I? We do? It's bad. That's how much I know about hex blast. I don't even know it's in the game. And the other one, Guatelizzi Ablation. This is the one that you were saying for the sacrificial offering, right? Supports offering skills. Supported skills sacrifice a portion of your life on use. While offering spikes from supported skill persists, you are periodically granted a power charge. When spikes from supported skills die, regenerate a percentage of your max life and mana per second based on the duration of the offering persisted. I guess this is nice to generate power charges. That's one way to generate power charges. I don't know about the regen. If zombies get buffed and minions on demand, yeah. I mean, you could get power charges with some skills, right, already. We just have more options now. Kneel before your queen. Atsiri, right? Where is it? Let's call her. Let's call the Atsiri.
Atsiri, Astenada gal.
Let's go. Also good for my Wyvern Necromancer. Worship her rival beauty. Atsiri was a famous queen. Another one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Do you dare to challenge her and attempt to rewrite history? You bet. Val Siphoner. This is a stacked stuff. Adds a kill threshold to a corrupted rare jewelry item. When threshold is met, siphons a random modifier and improves the numeric values of other modifiers. Excuse me, what? Is this like some sort of crafting method, like another Gamba? That's another Gamba. Drill neck. Did we have this? Is this only in PoE 1? Chance to pierce an enemy, max life, attack speed, deflection rating equal to 31% evasion. That's big. That's a big one. Return if they pierced at least 2 times. Man. Man. Is this like a Nemesis quiver? This is so strong though. Isn't this too strong? Isn't this too strong? Like, I'm not doing bow builds usually, but it does seem to be very strong. I don't think it's difficult to get to pierce while doing mapping, right? This looks like Nemesis. In some way. Also increase damage when they pierced. Or each time they have pierced. That's a good item. And the Atsiri rule, the one that they shown in the mirror of refraction though. Yeah, it's definitely strong. Indeed. Mirrors of refraction appear in your presence periodically, hitting a mirror with a spell projectile, causing it to shatter, copying the projectiles in a nova around the destroy mirror. Okay, it doesn't say that you have to hit the mirror. Yeah, I think it works with minion spells. It says only hitting a mirror with a spell projectile. It doesn't say it has to be yours, it can be your allies' spells. And they also get +2 levels, yeah. Spell skill gems though. You get to the spell skill gems. Spectres are not spells though. It's only... It works though for Unearthed. It works for Unearthed. But Unearthed doesn't have a spell projectile. Minions are not spells though. So you lose what? +6. You lose +6 for a mirror. I don't know. I don't think it works with minions. Maybe just a meme. Maybe just to meme around. Alright, Abyss going core. We've seen that. We can get tablets. We can get a tree as well. That's very, very cool. And then we have to play the Last of the Druids for free. And that's it. And the press kit, which of course I'm gonna download. I need some of the stuff there for my videos. Alright. What do we look at here? It's kinda cool. We need the patch notes though. That's what we need. We need the patch notes. Like, this is fine what we got here. Like, there's a lot of info, nice info, but we need to see more. We need more. This is something that tells me that we might get some new monsters, but they're not saying new monsters. It says each with its own monsters. I don't know if we get new monsters to Spectre or not. We'll have to find out. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of nice, a nice patch so far at last. At least what we can see. Also, we don't see all the support gems. We need to see all the support gems. We need to see everything that this guy can do. Isn't this Oracle... Didn't they say in the video that this Oracle guy has also different effect for runes? Anyway, nice stream, gotta go. Yeah, I'm gonna end soon as well. Like, I'm extremely tired. I'm nearly falling asleep here next to my PC. I'm gonna watch the patch notes tomorrow as I wake up and do my chores in the morning. I'll come back and maybe I'll do it live on stream in the morning. I'll have like 2 hours or something in the morning to do that. And that pool video. Yeah. This one, right?
Of Queen Atziri.
Queen Atziri.
It is a ruin, but in the dark, machines still churn.
Let's watch it. Let's watch it again.
The temple has many functions. And with it, a chance to save the Val.
Yes.
A gateway through time. Travel into the past. Again. And again.
Yep.
Alter the temple. Uncover its secrets. You will be rewarded for your sacrifice.
Based. Yo, Badmo. Thanks for the follow.
My queen awaits. I beg of you, hear me. The beast cannot give you what you desire.
You may have studied it, Doriani, but you do not know it like I do. It adores me. Come now, give unto me your desire. At last.
If you play
fulfill
PoE, you
my
don't even
soul.
need the Rule 34, right? You just look at the official trailers. That's very cool though. That's very, very cool. Alright, tomorrow though. Tomorrow I'm gonna watch the forums and see if we can get the patch notes. Yeah, but we're not getting the patch notes. These are the ones that we just got before the announcement. So patch notes tomorrow. I think they did say they will get them out soon. I think in 1 hour from now, but I'm not waiting for that much. I'm kind of like falling asleep here. As I said, I had like a very long day, and I decided for some reason it's a good day to walk a lot. I walked way too much, and I'm kind of tired. So I'm gonna be off. Thanks everyone for watching and commenting and so on. It's gonna be very fun. We still have like 8 days left, like 7 days left even, until the actual launch. So we can theory craft, we can watch the patch notes, we can keep trying to figure out what the hell is gonna be a good build. But I think as far as I've seen so far, it's gonna be the Oracle from the Druid class. I think that's gonna be the one that I'm gonna play. Alright, I'm gonna be off. I need to shut down myself. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the follow. And yeah, I might do like a short video on all of these things by tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I need to see the patch notes as well. Atsiri, indeed. Bye bye. Good night.